What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Q&A show. We appreciate you guys here on this Wednesday. I'm back, so put all the rumors away, you liars. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in on this Wednesday. If you are interested in joining the panel, you have to DM me on IG. My IG name is right here. It has changed. And just put panel. I do want to shout out everybody that's on panel, the people that are new. Of course, you guys know Anton Daniels. If you don't, welcome. Of course, you guys know Shampoo. You can follow him at Ask Shampoo on IG and on YouTube and other platforms. We have a new panelist, Xavier. Do you want to introduce yourself?
What's good, guys? I'm a content creator from Cleveland, Ohio. And yeah, I watched the show. I needed to come on, hit up Q. What's up, Anton? Nice to meet you, G.
What up, though?
Yeah,
well, welcome back.
Hold on, they missed you. They showing you love, Q.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, don't listen to the rumors of those liars, okay? I will always record Anton. Now, you other fake people, I'm glad it's showing your character, okay?
And you guys out there, don't be taking those screenshots of Q.
Yeah, screenshot this so you know it's real. But welcome back, Mimi. Of course, you guys can follow Mimi at iHeartMimi B. We also have a new panelist, Jamil. I haven't been messing up your name. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, where can the people find you at?
Big fan of the show. I'm in St. Louis. Just starting, just basically getting it moving.
Okay.
So big fan. I've been watching Anton for about a year.
Okay.
And I've been watching these for about a year. This is crazy.
That's what's up.
That's good. That's good.
We got somebody new. Her name is Aaliyah.
Where you been, girl? Where you been?
In jail? You was in jail?
No, she been taking photos. I seen you on IG.
No, y'all switched to Wednesdays. Y'all was supposed to be first on the schedule. I was ready every Monday, and then now we on Wednesdays, and Aaliyah's like, I gotta get with the program, so I had to, get it together. I was leaving early. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. So I had to come correct, and I'm correct today.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you for coming back. And then
Ain't nothing new about me. So.
No, but thank you for coming back, Aaliyah. And we have Serenity. I'm glad you are coming back. They didn't scare you off the first time.
That's the worst.
Good.
So you guys can follow me at workout_envy on Instagram. I'm an investment advisor. I'm also a fitness coach located here in sunny Arizona.
Okay. Welcome. And then we also have a new person, Simi. Go ahead, Simi. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at godbody_Simi.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, thank you. And another.
My life is easier now. I could relax some more.
Why is your life easier?
Says you back.
Anton, your life is not going to be easier because I'm back. You still going to get people.
Now the questions are about to be flooding in tomorrow morning. That's going to be the whole topic of conversation.
They're going to be
know
like,
what?
you got
Tomorrow,
Q to come
Anton,
back.
Sign me up for Cloud9. I'll be there tomorrow because I feel like I'll be there tomorrow, whatever time y'all stream. So, whatever.
And let me just say this too. Every time I try to send Q a plaque, she always, Q got.
I don't want that plaque. What am I gonna do with it?
We got problems that we need to work out. Me and Q got family problems, but we're gonna figure that out later.
Well, send it to me. Shit.
Oh, tell us.
Hold on, we missing one person, Sean. Sean, you forgot.
Oh yeah, Sean's last. I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm Sean. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. You can check out my YouTube at Sean_0007. Big fan of the show. Big fan of you guys. Blessed to be on here.
Okay, sorry. I said Cloud9, y'all. It's Room 9. I said the wrong name. Sorry.
Damn, Q.
You've been gone way too long.
I was messing up. My camera wasn't working and audio. So sorry, guys. But we do appreciate you guys here on this Monday, showing love to Anton and all the people on the panel.
It's Wednesday, Q.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, they switched the days since you've been gone.
My bad. It's been a lot.
Damn, Q.
I know. I'm fucking up. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead, Anton.
All right, so I'm gonna introduce the first subject, and then Q got it from there. But obviously, Jaden Ivey, former Pistons player, and was released from the Chicago Bulls, went online and he was talking about all his religious stuff and how he's God made man and woman to be together, and he don't support the LGBTQ, and he felt like he was released because of his beliefs and things like that. But we've kind of covered that a little bit over the last couple of days. The main thing that I think needs to be introduced into this conversation is what happened while he was on a live stream. And this is a little bit of what happened.
Those who are around me, those are my family members betraying because of what I spoke. The truth. Saying that I'm losing my mind. Saying that I'm crazy. These are my own family members. My blood. Man, he's psycho. He's this, he's that. Those are my own household. That's why my wife in here and she not even texting me.
So one of the things that he said was that his wife no longer kind of talks to him or kind of cut him off after his anti-gay comments, after him getting released from the Chicago Bulls. So I guess the question to introduce and get this started off is, should his wife hold him down or hold him accountable?
Well, she can't be. Well, when he said something about it, when he said the things he said about his family members, I could understand them being upset because now there's no money. You know what I'm saying? He was the gravy train, so he should have protected it more by talking that nonsense about how. Well, listen, whatever you believe. But
yeah, but you don't want to mess up the bag. My bad.
Yeah, but if you're in a business where those type, you can't talk like you're on television, you're on a team. Like that, he should have known better than that. Even if he thought that was the truth, which I don't necessarily agree with, but if he believed that, he should keep that to himself.
Right. Yeah, I respect him. I respect him for standing on his beliefs, but like you said, like he's a part of an organization like the NBA. They're trying to appeal to different demographics.
Of course.
For him to just keep preaching and then he got dropped, Of course, this girl's gonna look at him away. I would salute her if she stood by his side. Wow.
Well, let me frame it
yeah, she should stay by his side.
But I totally get her. I get her.
Let me ask it to y'all differently.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of things that I think that we got to mine out in this first hour. Is it selfish for him to say the things that he said, knowing that his wife and his family is dependent on him?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
What
definitely.
did he say
Well, he basically was just saying that maybe I should just play it.
He's selfish to himself as well.
Just to kind of give y'all a recap. Let me get that queued up and then I'm gonna play it. But go ahead, John.
I think
So
that.
they didn't know.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, you go ahead.
So they didn't know he felt like this before he made the statement. or are they just mad that he made the statement publicly?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I think they're mad that he made the statement publicly, and he should have had a better PR team. Usually when you're in a spotlight of that magnitude, you have PR coaches to tell you what to say, what not to say. So it was definitely
secured the bag.
Yeah, he fumbled the bag. You know,
Yeah.
so you feel how you feel behind closed doors, but
Well, do
yeah.
y'all feel like he should have lost his job because of what he said?
Well, hold on. Let me play a couple
Yeah.
minutes. Let me play a couple minutes of it, so that y'all can understand what's going on.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that man, this man is crazy? Don't we all, doesn't even the world make judgments on certain things? So how is it when the gospel is preached that people hate it? That people don't want to hear it, and they think it's strange when someone preaches the gospel, the true gospel. God did not make a man to be with a man. How God did not make a girl to be with a girl. God made a man for the purpose of procreation, to have another child. How can a woman bear a child with a woman? How? Unless they go to the doctor and it can't happen physically. They have the same body part. They cannot bear children unless they get something done. Right? So God didn't make that to be God didn't make a woman for a woman. No, he made a woman for the man. That's exactly what God made. He made things good. He made the trees. He made the sun.
So I'm gonna move forward a little bit further and what he was saying, just to give you all a little bit more context.
Why didn't they just say, we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? Well, how is it conduct detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? I did nothing but practice with them, play with them, pass the ball to them, good teammate to them. Said good job, good shot. I said, good job, good pass. Way to play, bro. Right? I said these things to my teammates. Was never detrimental to them. So why is it that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls say that I'm detrimental to the team? How? Because I believe in the truth. Because
you got a good point. We got a good point.
Listen, I'm sorry. I just got to get this off. Is it just me, or does he sound a little bit? I mean, he articulates himself like a 12-year-old boy. I mean, he's not saying anything wrong, but the way he articulates is very adolescent.
No,
he's not wrong. I 100%
right.
believe what he's saying, but it sounds to me like he's a little, I don't want to say slow, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, he's slow for telling to the world. Like he can feel my bad. I ain't trying
very
to
young, and I know he's like 24.
Yeah, he's
but
young.
He's giving 14.
Facts. And he telling it to the world. He should tell that to the people that he close with. Like
he's not
like he's 100% right,
family.
but yeah, he not think exactly. He's not thinking about his family. Like he fumbling the bag. Like feel how you want to feel, but
I'm gonna say this: not all.
Hold on, what'd you say, Aaliyah?
Y'all don't think y'all proving his point? Like y'all not you, but like the whole reaction to everything he's saying, like call him selfish, saying all of this. Isn't this proving the point? Like all he said is how he believed. I don't think
he should have been fired. I don't.
Yeah, it's just a time and a place for everything, and going online with it ain't the time or the place. Like speak to your people or people behind the scenes, but don't go out forward with it because you're gonna fumble the bag.
But I think
there's contracts involved.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's wrong though. The Bible didn't make Adam and Steve.
He's not wrong.
No, he's 100% right.
He's not wrong, but he lost his contract over it.
But in the contract that he signed, does it talk about certain things? That's the thing. In his contract, does it say anything about what he can't talk about LGBTQ?
I'm sure it said something about being detrimental to the. It probably said something about being detrimental to the team, whatever they deem to be detrimental to the team.
Usually,
and in this day and time, you know, you can't say nothing bad about the gays, girl. You can't say nothing bad.
Usually in contracts, there's fine print or a lot of.
He's saying men shouldn't be with men, women shouldn't be with women. You know, that's a large demographic of people that actually support the NBA. So it's like,
you can't do that.
It's different to be like, praise God.
Hold on one second. Serenity, what was you saying?
Oh, I was just going to say that usually in contracts, there is a lot of legal jargon, but prior to signing, especially athletes or entertainers, they have lawyers to review those things and go over with you what you can and can't say, what you can and can't do, where you can and can't be at certain times. When it's that amount of money on the line, I'm sure there was something of the magnitude of we cannot talk about, like in my job, for instance, I work for a brokerage. I specifically cannot give out public investment advice. I have to actually sit down and consult with people individually. And I know if I were to go out and publicly give investment advice to the general public, that would terminate me. So as an athlete, I'm sure he has something in the fine print that said, we can't talk about politics. We can't talk about sexual orientations, just pass the ball. And he did the opposite of that. So you have to be held liable. It's a contract. You sign it. You've agreed to the terms. This is the consequence for failing to follow those terms.
I can bet you that it wasn't that specific. I can guarantee you it wasn't that. It could have been anything that they deemed.
Well, you can't guarantee it. You didn't see the contract. You can't see.
No, we didn't. But I can guarantee for that amount of money, I can guarantee you it was
damn near guarantee
that they said.
And there have been entertainers that have come out and said, hey, I didn't sign my contract with this record because they told me I can't talk about God when I accept an award. There have been several people that have publicly outed the fact that they've left certain companies or not signed certain contracts because of the crazy terms that are in there. When you're playing professional sports, they own you. Once you put that ink to the paper, there are so many things that you are contractually obligated to do. And then if you don't follow those things, you're cut. We see it all the time.
But don't. I mean, not you, but don't frame it so it's negative. They're putting a lot of money behind you as well, so they have to protect their interests. But when he says you can't say that and you can't say that, like when he was crying like that, you can say it. You said it. So what's the problem? Because you lost your contract. Why? Just preach the word. You shouldn't worry about the money if you're gonna go that far with it. I'm being sarcastic, but you shouldn't worry about the money. You spoke your mind. A lot of people say you're correct. You just lost your contract. That's all. And your family can't suck on your teeth anymore. And that's why they said it was dumb. And
you would think someone who was willing to give up a contract by spewing their beliefs, which trust me, they're my beliefs as well, would also be willing to let it go and didn't care about the money. That's how I look at it. But as his wife, because the question is, as his wife, is she? I personally would be upset that he fumbled our future.
Yeah,
because he was just like. I just want to tell you how I feel about God. We all have a testimony. I believe we all have a testimony in some way, whether it's I don't believe in God or I do believe in God, but there's a time and a place. There is a time and a place. And if it means in your contract that you're going to lose your contract if you proclaim your love of God, then save it for Sunday at the house.
He didn't say he didn't. It wasn't his love for God. He's talking against a certain people.
Well, his belief in God and his belief that being gay was not okay and that they shouldn't be. Again, he sounded a little bit slow to me the way he was talking.
Yeah, but he had a point. He
did have a point, and I understood it because
the point in the second clip is he could have a ground for a major lawsuit because what he said was but what he said was I'm not a detriment. No, he didn't say I'm not. He said how am I? So that's a good basis for a lawsuit. How am I a detriment to the team? I play with them. We win together. He had a good.
It'll be something that's in that contract.
Yeah, they're gonna find something.
It'll be something that's in that contract that no matter what it was, it's gonna be in there.
I understand that, but but a lawyer will attack that contract on that grounds of asking, how am I a detriment? That's the only part he got a good little thing there, but
no chance to not
even bring it up.
And they will argue that it's because of him speaking against the LGBTQ community.
Aaliyah,
your sound's not working.
On, and then Shampoo, your mic's not connected. But to address Anton's first
question, my mic's not connected?
I hear you. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
It sounds different.
We hear you.
Computer mic.
Oh, wait, let me see something.
Mic. But to address Anton's first question regarding his wife, I think his wife should still back him. Like you're supposed to back your person no matter what, and then address him behind closed doors. So
yeah, I agree with that.
That's facts.
How about now?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Better.
Yeah, she showed that she wasn't really loyal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she knew who he was and his beliefs.
She's ignoring him as he's on live. Pretty
sad,
but
I still think
went too far. I mean,
be mad at him and all of that.
But I think Xavier is on a delay. Sorry, I think y'all couldn't hear him. But go ahead, y'all.
I still think that his wife should stay with him, but she should be hella furious at him. But I don't think she should abandon him at this time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he's telling his truth.
Y'all can hear me?
He's not just
we can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to know, like, if he was talking about any other religion, would he have lost his contract? Like, if he was espousing his beliefs about any other religion, would he have lost his contract?
Well, it depends on the religion.
If it was the Jews, he would have been gone.
Yeah, but anybody else you could talk about pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The Jews,
you think he would have lost his contract if he was talking about being with Israel and being a Jew? He would have lost his contract?
Absolutely.
The Jews, yes.
I think that the society that we live in today is committed. I think the society we live in today is committed to being offended. So whether he said that or something else that's not socially acceptable, they would have found a way to cut his pay or release him. At the end of the day, the wife knew what she was signing up for. I mean, you don't just marry a stranger. So she knew his beliefs, she knew his thoughts. And a lot of the times, let's be real, some of these women get married just for the perks, right? For the box seats and the free drinks and all of the perks that come with it. And once those perks are removed, they remove themselves. I mean, we see it time and time again. Anybody seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman? As sometimes they don't stay with you through sickness and health. So she showed her true character at that point, and I think it's good for him because when he is back up, he can make a better choice on partnerships and what he says publicly.
What I've learned,
like
no, go ahead. I want to hear you.
Go ahead. He sounded like this was something new for him. Like I grew up in church. So when he was talking, he sounded like he just found this information out and just read it. If you look at how excited he was to just talk about it, And like Mimi said he sounded like he was 12 with it, but it was almost like information that he got, and he probably had a feeling all along, but never knew why he felt that way. And all he was trying to do was basically share what he was just taught, in my opinion, and he got knocked down.
Yeah, because he chose to share it with the world. You know what I'm saying? Share it with your people at home that you love, but don't mess up your back. Oh, my bad. My bad, bro.
You right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was 100% right. It's just a time and a place for everything, man.
Yeah, but that's kind of, I mean, speaking for devil's advocate, that's kind of hypocritical. That's kind of hypocritical that you can't speak the word of God to, or not to speak the word of God. What you believe is true. It's kind of hypocritical that you can only say that at your house.
Nah, but yeah, believe what you want to believe though, but it's a time and a place for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they pay you to be a basketball player. I ain't saying like shut up and dribble and shoot, but
on the court. It's not like he was at a press conference and he said this.
But you still represent the NBA.
Instagram and stuff.
You still represent something.
Remember Tim Tebow? When Tim Tebow took that knee, never played football again.
Facts.
So he had just beat the Steelers in the playoff game, and the Steelers was number 1. He took their team all the way. Nope, they found a new quarterback, act like he never existed.
Facts.
And now he's talking about football instead of a game he's great at.
Facts.
And he's a
people could talk all the stuff, all the shit they want to talk. They got people out there that'll sign a contract, but I got to cut your hand off, and I'll give you $300 million. People cut their hand off. They say, I got another one. I'll get by.
I don't know. I was raised in the era where you were taught that when you go to work, you don't talk about politics, religion, and your personal life, finance.
Yes.
Like you just don't do that. You don't talk about how much money you're paid versus your, someone else you work with, because that was something that could get you fired. When did this all change? Like he is at work. I don't know. He's a famous person who represents, a very large community. There's things that you just don't say and stay out of trouble.
He's just a basketball player.
He's just a basketball player that makes millions of dollars a year. We know who he is, and not everybody else knows who he is.
Knew the religion, just found his faith. You know what I'm saying? So he he want to proclaim it to the world.
I'm asking Mimi a question. She was
my bad.
What'd you say, Shampoo?
I know you just be listening.
Well, I was listening. Everybody else was talking too, so I heard them too.
Oh, you was talking. I'm just asking you a question.
I'm giving you permission to talk now, so go ahead.
All right. Let me ask you a question. I'll let you act tough for a second. Let me ask you a question. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say.
Happens with
So do y'all think
I have that effect on people.
Other words.
Y'all think we all can agree that he wasn't necessarily wrong. He wasn't wrong, but do y'all think the consequences was extreme? Like if it was a higher caliber, basketball player, you think they would have suffered the same consequences?
Listen, if it was LeBron, he would still be there.
Yeah, facts.
I think
athletes have done worse. They've done cheated. They've had scandals. They've messed with people on the staff, and they're still there. They had coaches doing the same thing. And look at the Rockets coach, right? So,
so you can do all that, but don't come for the LGBTQ community.
Let's flip it and ask: would somebody like me or you or anybody else get fired if we did the same thing? And I think the answer is probably maybe, depending on who you work for. It depends on who you're working for. It really depends on who you're working for. I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, if my employer fires me because of my religious beliefs, I'm suing them. So,
if it's in your contract that you're not allowed to put that on your social media,
if it's in my contract, that means that's breaching my rights, right?
Well, I mean, people have been fired for twerking on the internet, and they worked for a company.
Not a right.
I'm sure that wasn't in their contract.
You don't have a right to twerk online.
What?
But if you do, we ain't tripping.
You can do it. You could do it, but it's not written right.
Wait a minute. So it's not a right to twerk on the internet, but it is a right to talk about God on the internet. But as far as getting fired,
it's not written in law that you can twerk. You can twerk online.
Now we're getting we're getting a few things confused because there's rights and then there's poor representation, right? So,
right,
sure, he has the right in the First Amendment, freedom of speech, right? But it was poor representation for this organization that makes millions of dollars from this sport. And everything, every contract, every job is different, right? So I think I understand everybody's point. Sure, there was a woman, right, on Mimi, I think a flight attendant who was twerking on the plane, and she got
fired. She got fired. Yeah.
Fired, right.
Chick-fil-A employees got fired this weekend for the same thing.
Right,
Damn.
but this
Oh yeah, I
is
saw that.
totally
I saw
different.
that.
This is totally different, right? We're not just talking about filing complaints to an HR department because of, an offensive slogan. We're talking about a huge organization. When you make the wrong statement, and LeBron wouldn't do this, Kobe wouldn't do this because they have great PR teams.
Oh, Kobe can do it.
I mean, he could, but he wouldn't want
Shampoo. God damn.
I mean, Kobe also cheated on his wife, so we don't know what
He could, but nobody hear him.
Yes.
Go to bed. What time is it? Go to bed.
Jesus Christ, Shampoo.
It just seems a little weird though, because like we went through it. You could commit a bunch of crimes and you could do X, Y, and Z, but the minute you talk about God or you talk about something that you feel, you losing your contracts.
Listen, I agree with you, Aaliyah, 100%. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is because I'm taking it in a sense of not a personal feeling, because me personally, I wouldn't have fired him. I'd have been like, yay, you know what I'm saying? Woo, yes, go Jesus,
But
but when you're talking about the NBA, who is not just owned by one person, I'm sure they have, conglomerate. Yeah, there's people that are part of a board, people who own owners and things of that. I guarantee you there's a gay person on that owns part of the NBA. Just be for real.
There's also
100%. So that
you
think
gotta
there's
somebody that's a Christian that owns part of the
100%. But the climate we're in right now. The climate we're in right now. You can't say nothing about what Anton just did a video the other day with the two gays that were in LA. That was you can't do nothing to the gays, nothing.
That's a problem.
It is a problem, but it is what it is. And did he think about that before he opened his mouth?
That's what I forgot to ask.
He did not.
Why did he do that? That's what I want to know. Because he
knew what triggered him.
Why not?
He's 24 and he's
but why did you do that?
He's 24 with the mentality of a 14-year-old. That's what it is. Because a person in their 40s that was thinking about their three kids and their wife would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for later.
That's not true.
He's not 40.
I personally would have thought twice about it. I'm sorry.
He's not 40.
We've all done dumb things in our 20s and our early 20s, and we've
all done things in our 50s too.
Unfortunately, we didn't have $100 million of contracts on the line and a public platform to do it, because there wasn't any Instagram back in I feel old saying this, but there wasn't any Instagram back when I was in my early 20s, doing dumb stuff. It just so happens that he has access to these things and a huge platform. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you're young.
Color when I was little. It was just black and white. Everything was negative, like negatives.
I was one of the first people at my job at a hospital that got written up. They had to create a Facebook social media policy because of me. I was one of the first people to have a cell phone, and I posted a picture of someone's hair that was sitting in the waiting room. It was real ghetto. It was all kinds of colors. And I posted it on my Facebook page, and they said that I was breaching HIPAA because I took a picture of it wasn't a patient, it was a person waiting in the waiting room for a patient. And this was 10, 15 years ago. I was one of the first people. I didn't get fired because they didn't have a policy for it at the time. But now you take a picture of a patient while anywhere in the hospital, you are fired immediately. It's part of the contract. So I'm just saying that things have changed. Yes,
it's part of the contract that you can't talk about the LGBTQ. That's
girl,
crazy.
I promise you, that's an unwritten contract.
That's in the fine print. That's crazy.
It probably is in the contract. I promise you, it's written in the contract.
A deeper conversation here. That's all I'm saying.
I'll tell you one thing.
There's a bunch of them in the high place.
I'll tell you one thing. I wish black people had that much power. Never
Hello.
happened.
What we
Never
talking?
happened. Never happened.
I mean, you gotta think they used us to get the power.
Hello, co-op
Yeah, we
this.
gave
That's
it
what
to
they
them.
do.
They ain't have
You know that's what they do.
us. We gave
All
it to them.
that walking in civil rights and how I have a dream, they was like, "Ooh, put a rainbow on top." Done.
Facts.
So,
It's facts.
you
So what we
know,
talking about here?
That damn Martin Luther King sold us out.
God damn.
Y'all,
I nigga say Martin Luther King sold us out is crazy.
You
He
can't
did.
do what you want to do on somebody else's dime.
Nah,
what-
that's facts, bro.
100% you
that's a
can.
fact.
You don't have no rights under somebody. I mean, you got rights. I'm speaking figuratively.
Yeah, but when you're taking their money, yeah, it's something you gotta abide to. My bad.
Yeah, you don't have a right to do what you want to do and take somebody else's money and tell them to pay you to do it. Like we very privileged in this country, and that we've been able to develop protections to allow for people to be able to take advantage of companies and you know, to kind of prevent retaliation. But the reality is that he a public figure, and he in the entertainment industry. And so when you say stuff, shit, I've seen people getting fired. I seen Jimmy Fallon I think it was Jimmy Fallon that took off the air for a minute over stuff he was saying about Charlie Kirk. Like,
I thought it was Kimmel.
You can't move how you want to move when you an employee. You can do that when you got your own, when you make the rules. But anytime you taking somebody else's paycheck or you getting a paycheck from somebody else, they determine the rules. Everybody got a boss. Everybody got it. Even if you own your own business, the customers is your boss.
Yes, that's the biggest thing.
When you in the NBA, they got these massive, they just signed multi-billion-dollar deals with Amazon and YouTube and all of these other places and partners. And they got this global network, and they trying to expand the NBA, and they moving over into Vegas and Seattle and all of this stuff. Man, you're not bigger than the program. I don't care what your religion is.
Look at Christy Noman's ex-husband. It could be a lot of people like that. They just didn't, didn't reveal themselves.
Tyra Banks said it best.
When you say stuff like he did, those people.
Nobody is bigger than the program.
Nobody is bigger than even Tyra Banks got
You
fired
got
from her own TV show that she created, and she said that no one is bigger than the program in the documentary because she ended up losing her spot.
But you don't have freedom from consequences.
You don't.
Yeah,
people get fired for having a uniform on and giving an opinion on social media at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful. I get videos every day of people getting fired. Oh man, I got fired, and my job.
Written up is a big thing too.
Because you are an extension of your company, and we live in an era now. Social media is still relatively new. It's in its infancy of what it's going to become.
Facts.
And people haven't figured it out yet, but they learning on the fly, and they learning while they building a plane, they flying it, and they learning that everybody can't say everything, and you can't have your opinion all the time. You're a representation of the company. And so him getting online and God bless you, your newfound belief, but whoever's mentoring him should have told him, hey, you need to be careful. And to further deep dive into the subject as far as him no longer or his wife, I think that it is you can't mess up the family money, because when you get married, it's not just you. Y'all are one. So I know that it's a lot of people that's gonna be like, oh man, yeah, she should hold him down and all of that. Yeah, she should, especially publicly, but they should have it out behind the scenes. They should absolutely have it out behind the scenes, because if you bring home the bacon and that's your job, I don't care if you in the NBA, and I don't care if you work at the plant. You are responsible for the well-being of us, our 3 daughters, because they got 3 kids, and all of that. So
the whole pride, facts.
You're not in this by yourself.
Period.
Yeah.
You're not in this by yourself.
That's why you don't drink and drive. It's not because but it's because you could lose everything like that. Look at Tiger Woods.
So if you was by yourself, and whatever affected you only affected you, then that's cool. But see, for me, the first thing that I think about, especially when it comes to finances, and I've trained myself to be this way, because you usually are the sole provider. And if you're in my family, if you're from my cloth, the first thing I think about is, damn, how is this going to affect the people that surround me? Damn, I got to make sure that everybody get their paycheck. Even as a business owner, my number one, the first thing that comes through my mind is I got to make sure that everybody is taken care of. Now, if I say something that ultimately jeopardizes the money, the bag, everybody get hurt. And it's selfish for me to take that stance and then tell everybody to hold me down while ain't nobody getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's selfish. I honestly do. And I understand, everybody is gung-ho about righteousness. But again, I think that that's self-righteousness. I don't think that that's righteousness.
Because you already know your truth. You already know your truth. That's why I said, why did he do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know we can't answer it, but why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, because that's true what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, it's true. But why did you say it?
Facts out loud. Facts.
Yeah.
Keep it at home.
I hear the people out here, right? They saying, oh man, they standing on this and that. Again, this is how I know that people are not ready to be married. This is how I know that people are not ready to be in a relationship. Because if you're going to be in a relationship, it's got to be selfless. You got to put everything and everybody before yourself, both man and woman, and y'all supposed to protect each other. You can't do what you want to do when you're not the only person that's going to be affected by your decision. That's not how it go. And you can't keep telling hoes to hold you down and you broke.
Preach.
No,
preach.
That's not how the game go. You can't. Your number one job is to provide and protect. You can't keep telling people to hold you down and you fumble in the bag. Then don't marry them. Go and do what you want to do by yourself. Everybody can't just do what they want to do. And unfortunately, she should hold him down. And when he fumbled the bag, it's going to be for better or for worse, because nobody would hold him accountable for fumbling the bag, but they would hold her accountable for walking away.
Yeah. So you think that no matter what, she should stay with him?
I can't say no matter what. I think that things happen inside a relationship.
She should be the only one, maybe, that should stick. She
should, but yeah, man.
I'm saying that I think that people should stick together, because most of the time you'll figure it out. But I still think it's just a selfish act.
But if you're a man and if you're married and you're accused of some heinous thing with a woman that you did against a woman, and your wife doesn't, do you think your wife should stay with you?
Is it true? An accusation versus the truth is two different things.
It's some truth to it.
Is it true or is it some truth to it?
I had sex with her, but I didn't rape her.
I think we're missing the point. We're going off topic. We're going totally off topic.
Zero up on the room now.
Well, I mean, I guess I could see it from that point of view.
I didn't rape.
I could see it from that point of view. Like, I guess I could understand how it's selfish. I'm just saying, like, you could say everything about everything else except that, and now you jeopardizing your family. You doing this now. You selfish. Now you all of this. You could say everything about everything else and not lose the bag and not fumble the bag. So that was my.
It's so funny. I look at people that are religious and that say that they Muslim or Christian or whatever, right? And if you actually go through in the Word and you look in the Bible, everybody that made these decisions that were impacting and transformational, to be honest with you, whether you was Paul, Jesus, or a disciple, they were by themselves. They didn't have wives. They didn't have families that depended on them. They did this knowing that they was going to be the ultimate sacrifice, and whatever was left afterwards was going to impact. Listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, and I know that this is going to be problematic as far as the conversation. I don't give a fuck. I think that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was selfish as fuck. I think that they were selfish as fuck. Letting somebody else have to take care of your wife after you gone is selfish as fuck. Now, what they did was courageous and awesome, because two things can be true at the same time, but they didn't consider what was going to happen to their wife and their kids after they left.
They're too much worried about the people. Well, you know, the so-called the people that
movement.
Yeah, the movement. There you go. The movement was more important than the wife.
Because me, I'd have been like, we putting this down. Let somebody else do it.
I seen some of these wives of these civil rights leaders, not just them, because I've known people that had to pay their rent and they died poor. They died broke with nothing. Some of these civil rights leaders' families are struggling, don't know what to do, can't figure it out, single mothers, all of this stuff. They die poor with nothing, hoping that somebody makes sure that they're taken care of as they age and get older. So y'all can play it and say it how y'all want to say it. I think that shit is selfish.
Yep.
I'd have been mad every day and every night. He would have.
And all for nothing. All for nothing. Martin Luther King did all that shit for what? We still effed up. We should have kept his mouth shut.
All right. And for everybody that disagree, that's cool. That's cool. I feel you. Leo girl and your baby mama out here.
Don't just disagree. Tell them how you wrong.
Leo chick and your baby mama out here suffering.
What for these different chicks?
Matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say I think that the majority of y'all are assholes and fucked up, because when you pass away from being in the streets or doing whatever the fuck you gotta do,
selfish,
and they gotta do a fish fry for you and your chick and your kids, you ain't got no life insurance, you a sucker to me. If your girl gotta depend on somebody else in order for her to survive, if your kids gotta depend on a step baby daddy in order for them to be okay, I think that you are a sucker. You a sucker. That's it.
I agree.
So I think differently. I look at things differently. And before I ever even started to think about doing something for myself, I had to make sure that everybody else around me was taken care of.
I feel like there's some exceptions to that scenario, because not everything is always going to be 100% the man. There are going to be moments in sickness situations or, just the inevitable. And the woman has to have some sort of self-sufficiency to take care of the house in those moments. And I think that's normal. It's not always going to be on the man in all situations. There's one-offs.
So, Miss Serenity, I actually agree with you. But my thing is, I actually think when he said what he said, that was sickness, because he had a mental illness that made him speak that. And when you talk about marriage and sickness and the health, she definitely was supposed to hold them down, but also bring the family around him to show with love why he was wrong. See, they just left and scattered. Oh, he just messed up. And I think, and I got to say this. I think that's the difference of having a white wife and a black wife. It was almost as a case closed with him and left. And I believe that black wife would have been mad, but he was going to have to hear all of her feelings. And the black family would have gathered around him. Because
does he have a white wife? He has a white wife?
I think that was his wife. I think that was a white girl.
She was white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
I think that was a white family he was next to. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, but it looked like they closed. It felt like to me that they closed the case on him. We can't talk to him no more.
Well, I don't know if that's because of race.
I think any race would have left, but she was obviously there for the wrong reasons.
Go ahead, Usher.
Wait, you think a black woman would have left him because of some LGBTQ comments?
Absolutely.
No, he said the white girl left him and a black woman wouldn't have.
I didn't think so.
No, I don't think
Xavier said any woman would have left him.
I don't believe.
Yeah, it's really, it was just
I
a
don't
time
think
and a
this got
place for that
anything with me.
conversation. I just don't think that conversation was meant for the internet. Like, feel how you want to feel. That's cool. I 100% stand behind them, but you ain't got to let the world know exactly how you feel, bro. You just show up at work, do what you got to do, and go back
Yeah,
home.
that's why I keep coming back to the question, why did he? That's why I wouldn't want to ask him. And then he'll probably say, because it's true. But he won't say why.
Yeah, but it's true, but it ain't worth, my bad, Q. But it ain't worth fumbling the bag. Like, bro, like, feel how you want to feel, but bro, use on these people's dime. Like, it's just, hey, play it cool, dribble, shoot, you know what I'm saying? And go about your business. But like, damn, you gotta let them know. That's crazy. You fumbled the bag.
I've seen guys in real life, and this is so crazy. I've seen guys in real life, get laid off for some stuff that they wasn't supposed to do, or quit their job, or a lot of different stuff, and say, you know what, I think that my purpose is to do this, or my purpose is to, God gonna figure it out for me. And I've seen women work the entire time while the guys stay home and study, and for years. And I mean, well,
for
over
years,
10,
it's crazy. I've never seen
years,
that.
10, 15 years. And the woman was working and the guy was studying, and she stayed married to him. And he was like, no, listen, this is what God is saying to me. And she just believed in the nigga, and they just got old. Like, I've seen the other side. So I think that a lot of times we expect loyalty without any kind of substance behind it. And I don't think it should be one way. I think we got to have it both ways. Both people have expectations. When you got into this and you sold the dream and you said it's me and you together and all of this other stuff, and this is what the expectations are, right? And this ain't no one-off. I've seen it multiple different times. When you sold this off, you sold it under the expectation of the guys that this is how we was gonna move as a unit. So you can't go off and crash off by yourself with no kind of explanation or whatever and think that that's just okay because because you haven't earned the right to be able to do that yet. I think that people that get in the position to be able to make those type of decisions have proven themselves over a period of time that then allows for the person that they with to be comfortable with whatever decision that they make, because they just trust that everything's gonna make sense in the end.
What's their balance?
They're deliverers.
So you're saying he hasn't proven himself to his wife yet for him to be himself?
I'm not even speaking about him specifically, but he got 3 kids. He's 24. You got the rest of your life to have to live and figure it out, right?
Right. I don't think in this moment be like a blip.
Sometimes the reason why some women, in my opinion, come through and they say, "Yo, this is what my trauma is," or "This is the problems that I have, and this is what came out of the past relationship," is because they've coming out of situations like I'll give you an example. To have a woman that's 100% dependent on you, right? That means she ain't working. She got 3 little kids or whatever, so on and so forth. To put the level of worry that would probably be on a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a trauma response a lot of times, where somebody would be like, oh man, what is going on? To go on the internet, right? And to go on a live on Instagram and be talking to the people, but don't respond to the text message to the person that you lay next to every day. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. And in his lives.
It's crazy to me. So I'm gonna go on the internet and talk to millions of people, but I ain't even gonna think about the person that I lay next to.
You talking about him against her?
Yes.
Because she was in the live, he said.
Yeah, well, that's the only way she could see what was going on.
She was texting him while he was on live.
Yeah,
she had to join the live to watch him in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's crazy, bro.
Big crash.
Like, I mean, I get it. I get the whole it's selfish thing, and I get how it's a time and a place for everything. I was just making the point, like, he should be able to still have his beliefs, even though that they're dependent on him. Like, she should still hold him down.
You know what else is messed up? I see people coming after her and saying that she a gold digger. She only with him for the money. They don't even know.
Yeah.
They don't even know her, and they coming after her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand what her race has to do with anything.
She don't even talk. She don't even do nothing but post pictures of the family. Now she's the villain. How does she become a villain?
Well, we don't have enough information to form a real conclusion. We don't know their backstory. We don't know if there were moments during his college career that she held him down or vice versa. We don't have enough information. This is all speculation, and we're just kind of going off of what we feel at this point. But I can tell you from my personal life experiences, you know, I was in a very long-term relationship with someone, and there was years where I had to hold him down financially, emotionally. And then when he got up, he returned the favor. So I think there's just phases in people's lives where things might happen, but we just don't know. I don't know if she's a gold digger or not. We don't know for sure. We don't know how long they've been together. We just know what we see currently.
So I remember
every woman that marries a man that is successful, especially an NBA player, don't matter what her intentions are, don't matter how long she with him, she gonna be labeled as a gold digger. That's just what comes with the territory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
but look at Tiger Woods. What's his wife or the Trumps? She's upset at him too because he's an idiot.
This is his third time taking a car out and flipping over in a.
Because I'm Oxycontin.
She's crazy.
I'm Oxycontin.
I'm a little disappointed because I'm in Augusta. He's supposed to be here next week, but he'll be in rehab.
Shit, if I was the cops at the scene, I'd have took them pills and put them in my pocket. If they make them do this shit, I'm gonna take one of them motherfuckers.
If this is the way that guys think that women are supposed to operate in that, they have the authority to be able to move like this. I see why relationships are failing. I can see why people ain't together long term. I think that everybody should just be by themselves because people don't understand the concept of becoming one. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so I remember I'm from St. Louis, so it was a time when Kurt Warner was the quarterback, and his wife went off on the whole organization on the podcast. They got rid of him. He didn't have a job. He stayed with his wife, and he ended up getting another job in Phoenix. And they worked through it. He resurfaced. He basically got his career back on the way. And it's like this. He's so young, y'all, that I don't think it's time to be up. Because guess what? He can play in Utah and feel like that because the whole state feel like that. But it's him being 24 at his number.
At the beginning of the year, him and Jalen Duren, Jalen gonna get paid. Jalen gonna get a max contract. He probably gonna get $200+ million over the next 4 to 5 years. Jaden Ivey is not going to get paid. In the beginning of the year, both of them were fighting for contract extensions with the Detroit Pistons, and they told Jaden, hold off. They told both of them, hold on, let's pause contract negotiations and let's see what happens this year. Jalen Duren gonna get paid. Jaden Ivey is not gonna get paid.
That sucks.
That's just the reality.
Hopefully his PR.
So I got to do better.
In 2 days. By Friday, he's sorry.
I hope he's not sorry. I hope he can stand on his convictions and he go where he go where you know. Go to a team where you can have your opinions.
You can be
there's no team where you can have your opinions, bro. You gotta abide by their rules. There's no team where you can just have your opinions.
Is he good though? Is he good? Do you see about everything?
Never heard of him before this.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Jaden Ivey?
Yeah,
he's a really decent player. He's a good player.
Decent. And he young.
He was just injured and he was rehabbing, but he was coming back this year.
Well, if another team picks him up, is he goofy to stay with his wife?
Why wouldn't he stay with her?
Her not backing him up in this situation?
They got 3 kids together. Yeah, he got to stay.
He better.
He young too.
Oh yeah, cheaper to keep her. So.
He's stuck with her.
Well,
I mean, did she not back him up, or did she just like?
He didn't say
she just
anything.
mad.
She
She's
has
just
not
mad
said
at him. I'd be
anything.
mad too.
She has not said
She ain't
anything.
showing no support. Yeah.
She has not
I'd be
said
mad.
what support is she supposed to say? She
Right.
hasn't said anything. Like
She's embarrassed.
the only thing that we know about her saying is him saying what he said on the live about her. If anything, why is he even involving her in this situation?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
She didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's mad, because he thinks that she should say, "You're right. They can't have babies." He thinks that she should be preaching the same thing he preaching.
Yeah, he was going too far. He should have had a coach or a manager in his ear telling him to chill out.
Aaliyah still don't believe it.
No, I get it. Like it sucks that he got to suffer the consequences. Like I'm not
It'll be different if
oblivious.
he
I'm
said-
not trying to live in la la land. Like I get it. Like I get it. It's obligations you got to attend to. It's requirements, contract. I get it.
And
It's
it
a
ain't
business.
just about.
But I'm
it's
just
not-
saying it shouldn't have to be like that. If you could speak,
shouldn't.
if you on the right
Yeah, it
side of
shouldn't. Facts.
things, you wouldn't lose your job. So I guess since it's the opposing thing, you got to just suffer the consequences. And like somebody said earlier, it is what it is.
And it's not just talking about LGBT stuff. It's like record companies, like me, like we'll say, "Oh man, Nas is the greatest rapper," or LL, or we say
J.O. Kanye, but yeah.
Yeah, but the record companies, if those people that we think is great, you say Nas, if he wants to go put out an album, the record company's gonna look sideways because he can't. The album won't sell, even though we'll say he's the greatest and he's the greatest, and that, what I'm saying, it's not just black and white. Like, oh, yo, he's the greatest rapper, so he should put out an album right now. It don't work like that. It don't work like certain things make sense to companies. We always think of the people as the employees. We got to start thinking about the people that the landlords and I own a condo, so I'm a landlord. I don't think of the renters and they should get rent subsidies. No, I don't think they should get none of that shit because I'm a landlord. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I think the other side.
Because I am thinking about the other side when I feel the way that I feel, because don't you have fans that feel that way too? You don't think there's people out there that watch the NBA that feel the way he feel? So now he lost his contract. You don't think that's excluding those people that make them feel
well they should sell cash out.
Now he a fan. Like now he just watching. Like you gotta
but I'm
abide by the
saying, like,
rules.
aren't there people that feel the way that he feels?
Right. And those people are in the market,
not
right? Going to the games.
Facts. Yeah, they're not employed. They're not employed. They're not employed by the NBA. Those people that you're talking about not employed by the NBA.
Yeah. Well,
niggas an employee technically.
She's right.
No,
she's right, but it's
that's
about
not what I'm
power.
talking about, though. I'm talking about the consumer. You don't think there's people who watch the NBA that feels the same way that he
but
feels?
they don't have as much power.
So you don't
as
feel
the
like
other
you're
people.
excluding a part of your audience by canceling his contract? You don't think that's also bad for business?
That
They don't
part
give
of
a
the
damn about that
audience is
little.
not gonna, but Aaliyah, that part of the audience is not going to retaliate.
yeah, he's
The
not
other
that
part
big of
the
a
audience
player.
will retaliate. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not that big of a player, but we do gotta move along, y'all. Anybody else before we get to the super chats?
It's players that get cut every day, B.
Yeah.
They get replaced.
Chris
Facts.
Paul got
That's
cut
facts.
in his farewell year, and they was like, "Hey man, don't come back to the team, bro." It's people that get cut every day for different reasons, and nobody cares.
Facts. Super facts.
And and you know what the excuse they say? Conduct detrimental to the team.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get to the super chats. We appreciate you guys here on this Wednesday night. Cool V10 says Serenity was on Pop the Balloon. Cool V10 again says y'all gotta put Miami next to Shampoo. Cool V10 again, correction, Mimi next to Shampoo. Ms. Sanchez says welcome back, Q. Thank you, hun. QV10 says, good to see you, Q. Thank you. Sterling0007 says, shout out to the best show in America. Trav ZM7IX says he got waived. They still have to pay him $20 million. Hey Ali, the Wanderer 1720 says United States of Communism. Floyd DJR31 says Anton, great interview with SAS, but Roland Martin had something to say. Tell Gee says Aaliyah, are you going to sing us 4-page letter tonight? Get_in_there says he still will receive $10 million from the Bulls. It's guaranteed. K. Ali, the Wanderer 1720 also says the fact y'all saying he was wrong for saying anti-LGBTQ comments is socialism/communism at its finest. You can't say things in public. That's what happened in other countries. Be a Man podcast says this woman Mimi is advocating for a man who is speaking righteousness to sit down and shut up. Women like this will be the end of us fellas. Just a brown girl in America says, should I do gay balloons for a customer? I don't wanna. They said I was queer now. Good mommy Barbie 4096. Thank you for that super sticker. Green Blaze the Fly Eagle 6048 says to all of those who want to leave something behind in life insurance, hit me up. Callie Mike 16 says, so are we saying that MLK and Malcolm getting unalive was their fault because the word selfish was used? St. Louis 270 says, good thing for Jaden, NBA contract guaranteed. He made $32 million with Detroit and the Bulls. Still got to pay him $10 million this year. Ms. Travolta 24 says, Jamil, you just wrong. Black women are the most divorced. If she was black, she would have still left his butt. It has nothing to do with race. Mr. Travolta 24 says, rule number 1 is don't fumble the bag. Shut your mouth, do your job, and go home. You don't need to say everything you think privately in public. Callie Mike 16 said, so they cut Ivy for words, but keep Giddy. Crazy. Telgi says, Steph Curry about to shoot Jaden Ivey from 3. Destiny Speaking says, shout out to the collarbones tonight. Hey, Q. Thank you, Destiny. And shout out to everybody that's here. We appreciate you guys here on this Wednesday evening. If you guys are interested in joining the panel, you got to message me on IG. Just say panel. My IG is right there. But next we will be going to Leslie Jones, basically saying marriage is slavery. Before we get to this comment, put your hands in the air if you agree to her statement that marriage nowadays is like slavery.
No.
No? Okay. So let's watch the clip and let's get into it. If you don't know what we're talking about.
Never happened.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come
Absolutely
into my head.
not. I don't think, I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all.
She's hating.
Yeah. She probably don't get approached that.
Has she ever been married?
She ain't got the opportunity.
No. Has she been married before?
No, she's never been married.
So how does she know?
Hold on, wait. Let's slow down for a second. Let's attack the talking point and let's not focus on attacking the person. Do you you got to attack what she said and justify whether you agree or you disagree?
I disagree with her because she's talking about like a wife or something that's not doing nothing, like a bum, like, you know what I'm saying? She's not talking about, you know what I'm saying? My wife's an accountant, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. Like, she's talking like somebody's, I don't know. She just sounds bitter. Like, I don't make it personal, but she sounds like she's coming from a bitter place. I don't look at marriage like that. Legal slavery.
I disagree. I think she's talking about the government involvement in marriage. That makes it that's what she's saying, like legalized slavery. I think she was talking about the government aspect being involved in the concept of marriage now.
But she ain't saying anything about the government.
Like, I think that's what I got from what she was, like, the concept that she was trying to convey. But maybe I'm off on that. I'm off on that.
With marriage.
You said what?
What does the government do with marriage?
Like signing papers, going through like divorce court and everything. Like, well, the ending of a marriage essentially is when the government is involved. But I thought that I got that concept from what she was saying, but I could be off. Like maybe I'm interpreting my beliefs to, I'm making what I think she said rather than what she's actually saying. So I could be off.
You mean like a rich woman and she might have to date a guy that has less money than her? That part?
That might be
You
a
said
point of
what?
view too.
Did she say that?
I thought she meant like somebody's going to be of servitude, like you're going to be at the will of your husband or at the will of your wife. You know, so that's what I got from what she said. Not like legally, but like, yeah, you're going to be trying to make your wife happy or you're going to be trying to make your husband happy. Could be wrong, but that's what I got from what she said.
Yeah, she talked about whips and chains and someone being a slave. So that,
but it was the legalized part. I'm thinking.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about legal.
Also, I want to know how many times she's been
slavery.
Legalized slavery.
Yeah, no. I wonder how many times she's been proposed to.
When she said
Probably never.
When she said
you will be surprised
in the outlook of she doesn't want a man to kind of lead her and control her.
Yeah, that's what she was saying, something like that too.
So honestly, on social media, I usually hear more men saying that it's kind of pointless to get married. Now, hearing from a woman's perspective, I'm like, damn, who hurt you to say that? Like, you want to be alone by yourself, or do you want to be in a relationship where you got control, where you're actually equal to a man? So that's what I got.
Well, I heard on the interview a long time ago when she was on Saturday Night Live, and she was talking about how men stood they play with her because she's on the show, but they never want to get serious, like she's a comedian, like, you know what I'm talking about, like
that's the point of view
about that.
That's the point.
I'm not saying because of now, but she's coming from that type of point of view. Like she's saying, "Oh, don't get married to people." How would you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's coming from somewhere else with that.
Can we watch the video one more time, please?
Yeah.
Marriage ain't for everybody. I won't say that.
No.
Sorry, I was getting something to drink. Yeah, let me run it because it's a quick. I'll run it one more time.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come
Absolutely
into my head.
not. I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all.
She's crazy. Yeah.
I think it's more beneficial
was
for
off.
a woman than a man.
Yeah, I was off on that.
What is a track wife? What is that?
A trad wife when you're at home.
Traditional wife, stay at home, don't work, take care of the kids, do the laundry.
You saying that like a woman wouldn't want that? Like to be able to stay at home?
Okay, so let me define what like a trad wife is traditionally the type of woman that like cook dinner every day, make sure that the house is clean. Basically you kind of under the authority from their perspective. You're under the authority of a man. You have to be completely dependent on a man. And I think that a lot of women look at it also from the lens of if something ever happens, then the man still is in control 100% of what goes on. And so they seeing that as a form of slavery, because if you don't do what you're supposed to do, then basically they can hold you accountable. And worse, they can leave you with nothing a lot of times, or they can leave you with a bunch of kids, right? So when they saying a trad wife, they're saying a traditional wife.
Trad wife, okay. I got you now.
Trad wife is a traditional wife. And they're saying that they don't believe in that. They believe in having the freedom to do what they want to do, make their own money, still be in relationships if they want to, but not be tied down to and being told what to do as from a man's perspective. Because in their mind, being controlled by a man and not having the option to do what you want to do when you want to do it is a form of slavery.
So in this feminist, my bad. Go ahead.
I think I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So like the feminist shit, excuse me. But so feminism, like in this feminism society, like don't get married because you ain't gonna be able to do what you want to do. You got to depend on your husband. You have to actually be a wife. That's what I'm getting from it, or am I tripping?
No, yeah.
I think she wants to be equal to a man. She wants that.
I think she is a man.
Yeah, she is a man. I mean, not really, but yeah, I ain't saying it like that because
she look kind of cute today.
Four shots of tequila. 4 shots of tequila. I take it down after 4 shots of tequila. But
you seen her without makeup, Q? She looked really cute today.
I've never seen her without makeup.
To y'all, I don't know what she looks like.
I ain't never seen her.
I need five shots. I'll take it down.
I don't think it's about whether they cute or not. I mean, it's women that get married every single day that, you know, in all kind of ways. I don't think that's the end all be all.
I guess what I meant by that is that she gives lesbian. I thought she was on the other side. I thought
so too.
I thought she was a lesbian, but I could be wrong.
I watched her last comedy show, and she talked about how she's not a lesbian. She just big, and those are her words. That's not me.
Yeah,
but she was just talking about when she was dating. A lot of times, she dating a guy that's under her because she's a very successful woman. And I believe for all women that's very successful, they just trying to find an equal. So for her, I think marriage would be different, sort of like a man, but most women, in my opinion, they don't want to date. They don't want to marry down.
Marry that facts.
They want to find somebody at least on their level.
Or better.
Even
facts.
RN don't want to marry down.
Facts.
Successful men are probably not looking
for her. And you a CNA, you just gonna have to keep having sex with her at work. She ain't gonna give you no. You ain't gonna get it for real.
Man.
I think she just needs to expand her idea of what marriage is, because it sounds like she just believes in or opposes of the traditional marriages. But I mean, there's so many different types of marriages. You know, there's the monogamous, there's the polygamous, there's the arranged, there's the common law, there's the interracial, there's the exogamous relationships. There's a multitude of different types of marriages where sometimes the woman benefits more and sometimes the man benefits more. It really just depends on what type of relationship you want to or desire to get into. It sounds like she's really closed-minded, and it was really just a pointless statement about it being legalized slavery because there's so many different types of marriages. I think
to even build off of that, Serenity, I don't even think, now that I rewatched it again, I don't even think she cares to broaden her or to open up her mind on marriage. She's saying marriage complete, it don't matter. It don't matter the flavor of marriage you want. Don't do it, period. And I just feel like that's counterproductive to
a very feminist answer.
It's counterproductive to society.
Thanks, Mimi.
Very, very anti-man, anti-marriage, I'm woman, hear me war, I don't need a man type answer.
But she's also a comedian, so how much of what she says can we really actuality? She's just probably making bold statements to be entertaining because that's her job as well.
So comedians be telling the truth.
Comedians will tell you something and make it funny, and deep down inside she's crying about not having a husband and not being a trad wife and not having the traditional marriage that she deep down really wants.
She's the man in all. She's the man in all the relationships. She's the breadwinner. She's the more dominant looking one. So that's why she feel like. I mean, I ain't saying it like that, bro. 5 shots of tequila, I'll take it down. But other than that, nah, she's the breadwinner. She's the she gonna put that gorilla on you. You know what I'm saying? That gorilla monkey.
But she's also 58. I looked up her age, so you know.
She's like she's 58.
No, I looked it up.
She's 58. Damn, I didn't know that.
Y'all are
here's the thing: she's 6 feet tall. I love tall women, but I don't know, not that one.
Y'all are immature. That's it.
So immature.
Room 9. Knock it down.
Not like that. My bad. I'm not bro. Like I said, 4 or 5 shots of tequila, I'll take it down. But other than that, nah.
I can't hear you. You said what?
I said you wouldn't hug her at church.
Yeah, he give her that one arm hug. That's that one arm all the way back. Yeah, he gonna give her that one arm hug.
There are very beautiful women that are saying the same thing she's saying. So let's take. I see what Anton's saying. Let's take her out of it.
Y'all not addressing what she said.
Yeah,
and it honestly it takes away from y'all conversation because You know what I'm saying? You're not addressing the issue. Are there people, and why are women in general walking away from marriage? Why are men walking away from marriage? Why are people walking away? I don't think it's singular to just her. I think that guys think the same way. I think that guys think that marriage is a form of slavery and it limits their ability to have the freedom to do what they want to do. And I think that women are starting to think the same way. And so I think that that's a bigger conversation. I think we limited it because we talking about her looks.
Bro, I've been married and divorced, and I still don't feel like marriage ain't like a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I still don't feel that way, and I've been married and divorced.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, I've been married and divorced.
Yeah.
No, tell me why you think that. Tell me why you think that.
I feel like if the people are right, if you do it with the right person, it's a beautiful thing. But if you going through it with lust, expecting like love results, then yeah, it ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. So let me back up because you're using yourself as an example, and you can.
We in there. Yeah.
You can opt out, right?
Yeah.
At any point, you don't have to go into it. Did you go into it with lust or did you go into it with love?
I thought I was going into. I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was married at around 22, 23. So I think I was going through it with both, and it didn't work out the way I wanted to.
Now that's very interesting because we had a guy on the panel last week that tried to convince me that being married with a lustful heart could save you as a man.
Angry.
Am I off, Shampoo?
Who was that?
No, he said we can save each other. Two people can save each
That's
other.
what he tried to convince me of. He was basically convincing me, trying to convince me.
We had Bible study that night.
That because you may have that, having a wife is something that can quench that. So now so because of that, because of the foundation of what we were talking about, and I want to kind of ask you that question because you said you've been married and divorced, right? Did that quench that for you?
I thought it would, but it didn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because I was still trying to get what I could, even though I was still married. You know what I'm saying? Not to put too much out there. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that it would, but it wouldn't.
Oh, you thought she would be enough, but she wasn't.
And she wasn't. Or maybe I wasn't enough either. You know what I'm saying? It could be vice versa. But we was both so young. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I thought I was doing the right thing. She probably thought she was doing the right thing, but long story short, it didn't work out.
Did y'all break up because somebody cheated, or did you break up because you know what, this just ain't working out?
He cheated.
He just admitted to that.
That's not what I heard. I'm not putting words.
I'm not gonna no complete the fifth.
So are you basically saying that? All right, so he pleading the fifth. That's fair. Are you hinting at that you getting married didn't quench the lust?
Low key, yeah. Because I felt like I don't want to say I felt like I was doing the right. I felt like I was doing the thing that I felt like I was doing the thing I should have done, as opposed to just the thing that, you know what I'm saying, naturally just came to me. I felt like, yeah, I should marry you. You my baby mama. I don't want you with nobody else. You probably don't want me with nobody else. Woo. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
But I was young. You know what I'm saying?
You got married again. You're married now.
I'm not. I haven't been married since.
Oh, I thought you said you got married. I thought you said you got married.
Here's the bigger question, right? Because you said that it still could be a beautiful thing with the right person.
It still could be a beautiful thing with the right person.
Was she the wrong person, or were you just not ready to be married?
I don't know if she was the wrong person or what. Maybe I was the wrong person. I don't want to put it on either one.
You're jumping around.
Yeah. I'm skating. Yeah, I don't want to plead the fifth, but I don't know. It could have been me. It could have been her.
It's a general. Like, I'm not asking you the details. I'm asking you in general. Were you just not ready to be married, or do you feel like she just wasn't the right person for you?
It could be.
I feel like maybe I don't want to say maybe I was too young, because if your person is your person, but I just don't think it was the right time, because like low key we still kind of deal with each other, but I just don't feel like it was the right time.
Let's back up for a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looking back, you just wasn't ready to get to be with one woman.
But I thought it's weird because I thought I was.
How did you figure out that you wasn't?
Because he saw that one every day.
I'm more interested in knowing what made him think he was.
Hold on. We got time.
How did you
come to the conclusion that you wasn't?
I guess because I feel like because the thirst was probably still there, and I feel like when you with your person, there shouldn't be no other thirst. You should feel like, hey, this is my person. I don't want nothing else, but I kind of was still whooping.
Discover it. Was it something? Was it something that you ran into the streets, or was it just like you just came to the conclusion on your own?
No. I think it was probably some in the streets. So I didn't technically end it. I didn't end it. I didn't end it. You know what I'm saying? I could have still wooed.
It don't matter if you ended it or not. Were you the culprit that put the things in motion that ultimately led to the demise of the marriage?
Oh no.
So you never cheated.
He said he did.
Damn, bro. She probably watched. She's watching. No, I did not.
At any time, you could opt out and say, "All right, I'm good. I'm done."
I'm out. I'm out, bro. I don't want to overwhoop myself. Like, she watching the shit. I'm not finna try to.
I told you.
Oh, she watched
out. Yeah.
They still deal with each other.
We still like kind of deal with each other. So
I'm with
that.
I see you say that.
Oh, boy, he cheated.
My bad.
He said he cheated.
I'm over. Hey, but Shampoo, I did not say that. I never.
You
I don't know what you're talking about. Never cheated. Like, what do you mean? I never cheated.
The thing is that y'all got divorced. He's still dealing with you. So
he said it was in the street.
She's okay with the cheating. Some women are okay.
If you want me to, I could cut this part of the stream out.
Nah, you good. You ain't got to cut it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, bro.
I will cut it out because I ain't trying to mess
No. You good. I just don't want to overwhoop.
But
turn into a coaching call. Like, bro, we pod. Yeah, it's not a coaching call. Yeah. I'm gonna hit your email. We can talk about it.
It's refreshing to hear somebody tell the truth.
Fact. I feel like ultimately we were extra young, bro. We got 3 kids. It's but I just feel like we kind of went at it too young and we tried to keep it going and we kind of both wasn't ready.
Hold on, I thought you said you back.
My bad. I mean, you kept rocking and twiddling. You kept rocking and twiddling your fingers. I'm like, oh shit, let me go on and woo.
You're still volunteering.
Okay, yeah, it's over. I'm finna mute.
Opting out. No. I want you to talk on the panel.
Yeah, I know it. I don't want to do it.
To talk about your own personal situation.
But overall, I think marriage is a beautiful thing, and I don't go against. Even though I'm married and divorced, I still wouldn't go against marriage. I think marriage is a beautiful thing, especially with 2 of the right people at the right time. Damn.
Can I ask 2 questions? Because you kept saying y'all were young. What age was young for you?
Shit, I was 19. She was 17 when I first. I got a 16-year-old, 16, 8, and 5. And we've been divorced since 20. No, it's at 25. It's crazy. 2019. Huh? I mean, because Q asked the question and she ain't been here, so I have to answer her question.
Like, hold on, you had a 5-year-old?
Yeah, I know. You finna like, yeah. Well, I got a 5-year-old. Yeah. God damn, bro. I don't want to get clipped up. God damn. Yeah, I'm just. It's a long story, and all 3 kids about the same baby mamas type shit. So yeah.
Baby mama, y'all are married.
So Sean, just one more quick question. It's not disrespectful or nothing.
I know it's gonna be disrespectful if you ask me. God damn.
No, it's not.
All right.
Hey Sean, remind me that if I ever need somebody to testify on my behalf, don't pick you.
I was doing the back of my head.
Yeah, my bad. Jeez Louise.
So Sean, if you get serious with a woman now, do you have to run it by her or?
No, I don't have to run it by her, but like whenever like if they was like to meet, it's chaos. Even though we ain't together, we ain't been like technically together in years. It's weird, bro. I'm gonna get with Anton. I'm gonna get with Anton on the coaching call. I'm gonna tell him the whole whoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell him the whole whoop, but I don't want to like this.
Don't tell him now for free.
We're gonna tie you down, Sean.
Anton, like that nigga, that's been your girl. Y'all divorced, that's still your girl. Like
you already know what he gonna say.
I already know he gonna say, yeah, bro.
Honestly,
God, damn.
it sound like I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I'm not gonna miss no words. Nigga,
still love him.
Honestly, it sounds like you still fucking her. So,
he said it. It's fine. They still do
I'm keeping it 100, but he never stopped fucking her.
He
He
definitely.
never stopped fucking with her, and this
He
is
still love her.
Hold on,
Bro,
but
we've been divorced for 7 years. I got a
it don't
5-year-old.
matter. It don't even matter. That was all.
Yeah.
He said, "Are y'all still fucking?" That's what he said.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Here's 2 points that I'm gonna make with that. Though. Number one,
toxic.
I'm always right, and I keep telling these niggas, especially dudes that try to get with chicks that's already got a baby daddy.
Baby daddy,
Nigga,
the
that's
ex-husband
his
still
chick.
whooping. Yeah.
That's his chick.
I knew you was
At
gonna say
any
it. That's why,
point-
bro. I really didn't even want to say what I said. 'Cause I knew it would come down to like, yeah, nigga, that's still his girl. Like,
It is.
you know,
You still got
still her man.
That ain't my
niggas
girl. We
out
still
here-
just talk every day.
Let me get to my second point. But y'all
Mhm.
niggas out here running around thinking that y'all really got a hold. Oh man, I love her. She going to drop the kids off, nigga. That's his chick.
I'm
That's
coming to pick him up.
always gonna be
Yeah,
his
goddamn
chick.
me. Yeah.
Nigga, he bonded with her. He know her better than anybody that's ever gonna ever interact with her. That got a possibility to talk
Hey,
to.
I'm with you when you're right, Anton. I'm
the
with you when
truth,
you're right.
and I've
I
been
mean,
and I've been saying this for
technically,
years.
but I don't be trying to
I've been saying
claim it
this for
won't no
years.
whoop, but
I've been saying this for years, and everybody been acting like I'm crazy. No, I'm right. And when y'all try to play step baby daddy, or you get with a chick that got kids, that's it. If the baby daddy is still alive or he ain't in prison, that's his chick.
especially if he's still in the
Y'all can
pictures.
play that
Yeah.
game if
Hey,
y'all
don't fuck with
want
him.
to. Y'all can sit there and let her lie to y'all and put it
Every
back in your
weekend.
back. And I'm not
Every
talking
other
about
weekend,
no girl.
maybe.
I'm
Every
talking
other
about
weekend.
girls.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
every other
I'm
weekend.
talking about girls that
Still hitting
that date, but they got a baby. That's his chick, all right?
Yep.
That's number one. That's number
Don't date
one.
men with kids.
That's
especially
number
women.
one. And number two, you just needed the soya royal oats, man. That's it.
Oh, Sean, hey Sean. So if you see her with a guy, you'll get mad.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen in front of me.
I'm
But
just
I mean,
asking.
it's disrespectful if you do it in front of me. Just like I would
Right.
try not to do it in front of
That's
you.
his girl.
But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in front of you just out of respect. That's
No,
your
you
that's
right.
your ex person. Like you gonna be in front of your ex with a new person. Like nah. If you can.
Yes.
So yeah, you being toxic. You just doing that because you
No,
want to.
you toxic because you still in love with your ex-wife, baby mama, and you still messing with her every other weekend, talking about you
Still in love is crazy. Still in love is crazy. It's not still in love, but out of respect, I ain't gonna bring nobody around you, or you don't bring nobody around me until we're ready for it.
Sean, stand down on this one. I got you, Sean.
My bad. Go ahead, Eddie.
Mimi, you don't get it. That's not toxic. You just don't get it. You our property. All right. That's his chick. Now, if he wanted to go off on her because she wanted to get out of line and do some wild shit and try to act like she interested in talking to somebody else at the moment, or she want to go out and shit, no, get your ass in here and catch this argument, or get yelled on, or whatever. What the fuck is you doing? So you gonna have my kids around this random ass nigga?
The facts.
What is wrong with you?
Unless you finna get married or something like that, I'd be like, bro, if I'm gonna meet somebody or you gonna bring somebody in, y'all about to get married or move in or something like that, then like, yeah, I'll do your shit. But if you just like fucking with somebody, or if I'm just fucking with somebody, ain't no point for us to meet. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. Unless it's to the point where that person about to be in my kid's life forever, or about to be in your life forever.
No, Sean,
My bad. Go ahead, AD. Hey, get him, lawyer.
I'm gonna run the interference for you. Now fuck that. Don't bring nobody around my kids.
Facts.
Facts. Hey, little Shayla, daughter Shayla, then told me that you brought a random ass nigga. Who the fuck is this?
And they gonna tell it every time, AD. They gonna tell it every. They gonna tell it every time, AD.
Yeah, make sure you build
with another man. You gonna be mad?
Fellas, hold on, Mimi. Stand down for 1 second. Fellas, build a bond that is unbreakable with your daughter and your kids, because you need them to be the eyes and the ears, so you can hold that bitch accountable when she acting out of order.
Bro, my youngest, my 5-year-old is my daughter, and my second oldest is my 8-year-old son. But yeah, they
got eyes on everything, right?
Yeah, they got eyes on everything. Let something look like it ain't right, they calling.
I support that.
That's still your woman. You need to go back to her. I'm a
man.
that.
It's a long story, but I'm gonna holler at AD on the coaching call. You know what I'm saying? So we can. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, love right there. That's
real
love.
You got it now.
I got one question. Is the grass greener in Dallas compared to your ex-wife that you're still messing with?
Damn.
That was a very specific
I feel like
question.
it's just grass. Like I ain't gonna shit on her. It's grass. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes, yeah, but it's just grass. It's all grass. You water it, it's gonna be good. And if
For
you
a short
don't,
period of time.
you're in Amarillo. Goddamn me.
Okay.
Toxic as hell.
I'm not.
I feel like Serenity is toxic too. She hides herself.
Yeah. She's doing a good job of hiding it.
Really? What makes you think I would be toxic?
Because you're professional.
Oh,
those are the most toxic ones.
Really? That's so fascinating. Because I would love to believe that I'm a pretty great partner, especially when it comes to being with someone for the long term.
Well, right now you're in a relationship, right?
No, I'm not. I'm dating.
Oh, okay. I'm with that. So that means you are toxic.
No, not necessarily.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I was in a very long-term relationship, and I just wanted to take a quick break. So
you wanted to take a break, though, right?
A break?
No. You wanted to take a break, though, right?
Break.
Yes.
Breaks are toxic.
What's a break? Like a 15
but no, I think that's dope. I think that toxic women are dope as fuck. Like they are
definitely
so
fun. Definitely fun.
Explain.
Oh, we're getting into this? Oh, Jesus.
You don't have to.
I
Don't
mean,
call
just
Jesus. He
to
can't
give
help
you I'll give you guys a synopsis. I'm not going to get into too many details, but ultimately I was very young. I was with someone from 18 all the way until kind of the last days of my 20s. And you know, we've grown and evolved as different people. We've went through several phases in life, and I think that based on some of the things that we went through, especially closer towards the end, it was beneficial for both parties to separate. And it's all love. We still have respect for each other. And I know I could call him up if my tire was flat or my battery needed to jump, and he'd be there in 20 minutes. It's no bad blood.
What city you in?
I'm in Arizona. I'm in Scottsdale.
You travel?
I do.
I like that. I like that shit.
I think, Serenity, have you been media trained? Because it sounds like you have. You talking away.
No, I haven't been media trained. However, I do have a contract with my firm that I work for, and so there's certain things I can and can't say in the public.
Gotcha.
See,
gotcha.
Perfect
Yeah, I like
example.
But I like you got good toxicity. I think that's dope.
Good toxicity.
That's what I wanted you to explain.
Word. That's a
What does that
oxymoron.
mean?
Yeah, could you elaborate?
Negative, good toxicity. What does that mean
It's
to
an
AD?
oxymoron.
It is an oxymoron, but I want the C student to explain what that means.
I can't talk about it online.
You got the good girl mask on.
Clip.
I can't talk about it online. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But if we could just go back to the original question, you know, why some people might think marriage is
Redirection.
There you go.
Why marriage
Who's at
is
media training. Redirect, girl.
If we could go back to that question, I can only assume some of the personal experiences that were shared are good reasons why people don't revisit the idea of marriage if they've been in it before, or scared to because they've been jaded in the past. So those are some reasons. I'm sure there's others, but those are some we've touched on.
Yeah, I definitely want to build off of that. Like, I do think I think men have their own reasons why they don't want to be married to women, or like being married, period. Like they feel like it's an obligation. It's not necessarily something that's beneficial to them in the long run because of the whole divorce thing. And then just women have the same sentiments as Leslie Jones. So if everybody's just thinking that they don't want to be together, I guess that's just why nobody wants to get married. So what Leslie Jones is saying is probably a common sentiment in society amongst men and women. So I guess it's just the way it is in society now.
In statistics, there's also economics, right? Like, is it economically sound for some people to get married? Probably not without a prenup. So that could be another reason why some people don't visit the idea of marriage as well. When you do marry someone, you are legally or contractually obligated to that person's debt. I don't know about you, but I didn't work so hard to, eliminate all of my debts to marry someone with thousands and thousands of dollars worth. So,
would you get married again? Or I don't know if you've ever been married, but would you get married today? Or would
absolutely.
You would get why?
I'm the optimist, and I know some people think about if the glass is half full or if the glass is half empty. I'm just grateful for the glass. Okay, as long as I got a cup in my hand, and I think that there's a person out there for everyone, and sometimes you learn things from different relationships, and I never see any interaction or relationship as a loss when it ends, just lessons. So I would definitely get married again. I love love. Maybe that's just the romantic in me, but I would definitely do it.
What if you met a guy that you really was rocking with, but he said, you know what? I don't really want to get married, or I don't want to get married again, but I'm down with you and I think we should be together long term. Would you opt out and say, nah, if you're not down for marriage, then I'm not really rocking with you? Or would you,
I mean, I think, and just seeing a few family members in my life, my grandmother, they're from Haiti and coming to America. I think after she got married and her husband passed, she was in a long-term relationship with a man, but they never got legally married. So I seen them be able to cohabitate and work together. And there were no issues. Sometimes we don't need a physical piece of paper to say that we're together. Like sometimes titles, I think we put too much emphasis on titles. Yeah. And for me, I think once I reach a certain point in my life, if I was not married and that person approached me and said, hey, you know what, let's not get married, but I would love to be in a long-term relationship, I would consider it. But I am still in my prime. I feel like, I'm a great candidate for someone who's looking for a partnership, who's equally yoked, and, who can be agreeable or submissive, if you want to use that term. So I'm open to getting married, while I'm still young. But if I get older and that situation presents itself, sure, why not?
I think that one of the things that factors into the difficulty sometimes, and I don't even think it may be women's fault like that entirely, but I think that because women have become more career focused, more outside, more professional, all of that type of stuff, more joining organizations, all of that type of stuff, I think that factors into women having a mindset that going back to a traditional wife could be looked at as a form of oppression or slavery or something like that. I think that is a big thing, because I don't think that women is trying to let nobody tell them to sit down, especially if the person is not making significantly more than them.
Thanks.
If you are a guy that say like make it exact, let's say y'all make the exact same amount of money, she not trying to sit down for you, bro.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's true. I really don't. I don't.
Would you quit your job?
For what? Give me a scenario. Give me context.
You meet a guy, I'll make the exact same amount of money. He said, hey, listen, I just want you to chill out, maybe think about having a kid, and just quit your job and just depend on me. Would you do it? Remember, y'all making the exact same amount of money.
I am an extremely resourceful person, and in my line of work,
you got to become 100% dependent on him.
Well, let me just give you some.
Wife is a traditional wife.
Well, I'm an investment advisor. If he wanted me to quit my job, as long as he allowed me the opportunity to manage his finances, I could definitely do it.
Okay, so let me. All right, so
I can't manage his money.
So let me
if I'm not making any.
Let's rephrase. Let me redo the scenario. Let's say, for example, he makes significantly more than you. Let's say he make, I don't know how much you make, but I'm gonna just throw a number out there. Let's say he made $1.5 million, $2 million a year, and he said, "Yo, S, I want you to just sit down, chill out. I'll make sure that I take care of everything, and I want you to be dependent on me." Would you do it?
The same scenario applies. I would still want to have the opportunity to manage or be a part of.
And he says no.
He says no.
You can have access to money. Like you can go and do the stuff that you want to do and do your little mani-pedis, and you can go get whatever you want to go shopping or whatever, but you can't manage my money. Nope. I'm doing that because I'm the man. Would you do it?
I need some sort of independence. I can't fully
Exactly.
give. I can't fully
Exactly. But see, you proving my point, and you proving Leslie Jones. I forgot what the chick's name is. You proving her point. What I said was, I think that the level of independence that women have experienced from having careers, joining organizations, independence, all of that stuff is now leading to conversations where women don't want a traditional marriage. Even if they want to be married, I don't believe that they want a traditional marriage.
But these days, who's having a traditional marriage? These days, everything is a lot more modern. Like, we're getting with the times. Even if it's not extreme on the extreme side of the spectrum, even if it's not, polygamy or polyamory. I mean,
give me an example of what getting with the times and modernizing it is.
I'm saying, like, if we're both working parties in the relationship, we're both going to input on whatever needs to be done financially. Mortgage.
In a traditional marriage, in most instances, the woman is not necessarily working.
Right, and I'm not giving you a traditional scenario.
Okay, so all right, go ahead. I'm listening. You got it.
Yeah, in a modern marriage, I would assume that women are open to giving some portion of their finances towards the household. I have never been opposed to 50-50. In fact, in my last relationship, it was 50-50 everything. And when he could not work for years, it was 100% me and 0% him.
But you framing it serenity and
modern.
Respectfully,
that's modern scenario.
Respectfully, you're framing it from the perspective of dealing with a regular person. And that's cool. I don't have no problem with that. I actually like your mentality with that. But when you dealing with a person that make $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 million a year, I don't really think they give a fuck about whether or not you want to go 50-50.
Well, here's the thing, because I've had that experience as well. I'll always have my own house. I'll always have my own car. And even if it does collect dust, I'll let it sit there and collect dust as long as my name is in it. And while he wants to manage and take care of the rest of the things. But this is just me. This is just
it's a waste of money, waste of resources.
You want the ring, and you want because I think that I think this is great, because I think that your perspective more or less echoes a lot of women. I would even venture to say the majority of women, if they can get in that position, right? Aaliyah is agreeing. So the point that I'm making is, I don't think that women want a traditional marriage, and I think that they're interested in a man committing to the point to where they want to marry them. But I don't think that they in any way, shape, or form want a relationship like their mother, their grandmother, or their great grandmother. I think those days are dead.
It's a lot of work.
But even to that, Anton, I think the fact that men want the relationships that their grandfathers had, their great grandfathers had, men want that type of relationship.
I disagree with you, Aaliyah.
It's a disconnect.
If you listen to Sean, he'll tell you that he ain't interested in that shit.
I feel like I'm interested in the idea of it, but if it's not coming to fruition, then I gotta go what I'm going. But like,
if most men can afford their own place, and you have your own place, and y'all married, and I'm just keeping it 100.
I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right.
Your own place, you stay in your own place, but you my thing, they would do that shit.
If that was the case, if I could do that, I'd still be married.
I have never live streamed with most of the people on this panel. Ask the guys on here if I'm lying or not.
I don't think y'all are. I'm not a man.
Right, cool. Hey, see me. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. It don't matter if you're in a relationship or not. If you can have your own place, and then you can have your chick have her own place, but still have your freedom to do what you want to do, would you take that or no?
Yeah.
Xavier, same question to you.
Yeah, I'd like that, but I feel like as I get older, I'd want to be on some shampoo shit, and I'd want to be with my girl all day.
They caught a slug. God damn.
Damn near dead.
Yeah.
All right. No. So that's 2 for 2. Jamil, same question. You muted. Oh no, you're not. You're not muted. Go ahead.
Look, I don't know. You know what? I say this: if we getting close, I'm an only child, so I can be lonely. It won't bother. I don't really get lonely, but at the same time, when I want to be around you, I want to be around you. So
do you prefer to have your own space and then link up with her when it's convenient for you?
That's horrible. But yeah, I like having my own space.
Yeah.
So, Sean,
everybody's
hold on. Sean, same question to you, bro.
Bruh, I want my own space, but can't nobody come through your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I want my own space. I want to be able to kick it, but ain't nobody coming through your shit. Cause ain't nobody taking you through there. Like, goddamn me, nah.
Isn't that the type of relationship?
Wait, Aaliyah, am I right or am I right?
I mean,
you're right. But isn't this the type of relationships they had? Didn't they have the families across town and this, that, and the third? Like these are the relationships they had. So they want the relationships that their grandfathers and we both right. I see
Man,
that.
granddaddy, they had families all across the whoop, but wasn't no niggas coming through there. I got my shit going, but yeah, nobody's coming through there. It's a double standard. It's a double standard. It's horrible, and I'm with you. It's horrible. It's a double standard, but
it's the concept of what
nobody's coming through there. Like I got,
y'all want what they had.
Me personally,
in theory,
don't want that.
Having my own.
What do you want? What do you want, Aaliyah?
I think women want.
You said
they want their man fully committed.
What you want?
What I want, if I'm going to marry a man, I want him to take care of me, and
what you gonna do?
No, let her finish, because I already know what she's gonna say.
Worst. That's the worst.
Go ahead, Aaliyah, let it out.
I don't care. No, because I don't really care to do nothing for real, but. You know,
what does that mean?
I don't really. I could do the trad wife life. Like I could do it if that's what my man truly want.
What would be the ideal scenario for you?
Yeah.
The ideal scenario for me wouldn't be me working. It wouldn't be me working.
But being a trad wife is.
Are y'all living together?
Yeah, we living together. We married. We gonna have kids and everything like that. So we gotta all be in one home. It gotta be cohesive. We gotta work together. We gotta be an ecosystem. You can't be far away forever. Now, if we dating, I could definitely have my own space, and you have your own space until we become one. One means one place. You know what I'm saying? That's just logic.
Fuck that.
So that's just logic. That's logic. One is one. So we gotta be under one roof.
I agree. Anton, what would you want?
Family
for you?
What is my life like? You mean?
Well, What do you? I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Yeah. What's your shit like, AD?
What's your idea? I got multiple different places all over the city.
Shit, so downtown Detroit, overlooking Canada.
Yeah,
goddamn me.
I got multiple places.
Yeah.
And I keep her in a place, and then I bring her down when I want her to be down here. That's it. And when I want to be by myself, I'll be by myself.
Hey, what if you want to be by yourself and she want to be where you at? How does that work? I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I just want to know.
If I want to be by myself,
and you want to be by yourself, but she want to be with you. How does that work? I need to know how to deal with that. So like, I ain't getting no coaching call. So this is right now. Like, how does that work?
I never deny you from being a
So she coming through. Okay, good answer. Good answer.
I never deny that. But see, I've trained.
I've
trained her.
Hey man, yeah. Okay.
To be able to be around me, but maybe not interrupt me. So if you really get to a certain space in your life, a woman will just want to be around you even while you work. Even while you're working, even while you're taking care of business.
Whatever you're doing, she's trying to get in where she fit in.
So you're not going to be required to do a lot to maintain it. They've learned how to adapt to being around you. So I don't mind, even when I'm by myself, even when I need to be in a zone, I don't mind you being around because that don't mean that you're going to stop me or slow me down from doing what I'm going to do.
From doing my shit.
Most guys are not like that. Yeah. Most guys, when they have a girl around them, they have to entertain them.
Of course.
Have to baby them. They have to make. Of course. They're not just available at when you need them or at your beck and call. You got to go ahead and spend all of this time making sure that she's feels
entertained. Yeah, a little bit of entertainment.
I don't live my life like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you on that coaching call, AD.
And some people say, for example,
you know what I'm saying.
Some
Look
people
out
will
for
say,
me.
Anton really single. No, I'm not single.
No, you're not single. You married as fuck. Yeah, you married as fuck.
I always got softness with me. So that's not what it is for me. It's just that I laugh when niggas is made to have the basement.
A little man cave shit.
Yeah, I laugh at that shit because it's like I think it's emasculating. I think it's emasculating for you to pay the bills for the house, but then you to be made to be in the basement.
And one little whoop. Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
That's crazy to me. How you gonna pay for the house?
Right.
You change the roof, you cut the grass, you do all of this shit. And you got made to be sitting in the basement? That's crazy to me, bro.
I have a question. Anton, okay.
What up,
so you remember back to the last conversation, the last hour, right? You said it was selfish to do the things that you want to express your freedoms and everything like that when you married. So
I don't remember, but go ahead.
No, you do remember.
I don't recall. I do not recall.
You said it was selfish.
I don't remember the context of the
freedoms
conversation.
when you have people depending on you, right?
Oh, you talking about earlier today?
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about a whole nother day. My bad.
So you don't think now that you want to have your freedoms and have your own home, you don't think that's detrimental to the family? You just all over the place.
I think if she's not cool with it, if it ain't no understanding, it could be. My bad, AD. Do you think?
I think that it's I think that when you got smaller children, you have to make the sacrifice because you need to be in their life and they need to see how you treat their mother, right? I think that when you don't have children or when your children are older, then you can start to move a little bit differently. So I think you got to men make sacrifices all the time. And I don't think that men should not make sacrifices. I just think that when you have the availability to do things differently, I don't think you should limit yourself.
Okay. So you think women should also make that sacrifice when, like, if we have small children involved, when we get older or when they get older, we should make the sacrifice to let y'all have your own space and do your own thing and move differently and build that understanding. Because
I don't think you even gotta. I don't think you gotta sell it to a woman like that because guys got it wrong. The problem with guys a lot of times is that they pitch women, "Oh my God, I need my own space and this and that." Nah, the way that you sell them on it is that you need your own space. I want to make sure that you have this for you. This is my gift to you. Let me give you this space for you. And then I'm going to make sure that you can do whatever you want to with it. You can decorate it how you want to and all of that stuff. But I also need to make sure that I'm in the mix because if I'm not in the mix, then I'm missing out on business opportunities. I can't take care of business the way I need to. I'm probably missing out on sleep, all of that type of stuff. So I need to be in the mix. I need to be in the city. But I want to set you up as a form of protection to make sure that you're out the way. And I want to make sure that you're not in the mix like that unless you with me, because that is a form of protection. So guys got to stop selling it from the lens of I need my own spot. And they need to start pitching it from the perspective of this is my gift to you and I'm putting you out the way to make sure because you're precious to me. I don't want you around the same stuff that I got to be in the mix of in order to get the resources.
Preach,
preach,
that'll work for
you.
That'll work for
you
me.
Like that?
Like I said, if my man wants that,
you on your shit. Yeah, you on your shit. My bad.
If my man wants that, I'll give it to him. Like he just gotta make I'm still a woman at the end of the day. It still gotta make sense to me. So I'm a logical person. Make it make sense logically for me. Like that's logical. That's logical for me.
No, that was smooth talk.
That was smooth talk. That was real shit. That was real.
Hey, I'm a 1 year older than you, and that was real smooth. I was listening to that shit. I was like,
AD was vulnerable. He let you know what's going on.
Oh, that was smooth. That was salesman talk right there.
I'm your attorney, AD. I'm your attorney, AD.
And then I realized that was bullshit.
My client was vulnerable, and he let you know that the space is for you. It's not for me.
No, baby, no. That was good though. I like that. That sounded real nice, but I was like, shake it off.
No spoon. No.
You looking at it from the wrong lens. Give me a second, Sean. Let me cook. You looking at it from the wrong lens. You still in this mindset that I'm doing it for me. right? And you're not looking at it at the benefits for you. So you're in a way, you kind of looking at it from a trauma perspective, like, no, you trying to finesse me. No, I just think that I'm communicating more effectively. And what people don't understand is just because I'm benefiting don't mean that you can't. So just because I got my own space and just because I'm taking care of business don't mean that you're not invited to come and be with me. But I also want you to have the ability to move how you want to move without having to worry about what I think about what you're doing when I'm not there.
Anton, listen, I love what you said. It's just the way you said it was just so.
It felt so good to you.
It felt so good to you. It
was so real.
To be true. Like you're the only person that could come up with. Hey, D. Because these men ain't gonna say that. They're not gonna say it like that.
I just need one coaching call, AD. I probably
just hit me on the email.
Saying?
I got you, bro. Q, what's the problem, Q? We going to the next subject? Reading super chats?
Yeah, we can go to super chat.
Hold on. Let me tell you what my little sister keep acting like.
Shout out to Q. My bad.
This is the problem with me and Q, our entire existence together. Is because Q thinks she know me to where she don't like the fact that I get shit off, and then she be wanting to be a little sister and say, "Don't listen to him." Stop acting like that, Q. Don't be like that.
Anton, no, because you're giving this advice to these men, but some men can't move like that.
They can't.
Because that nigga AD a millionaire, but hey, we're gonna get there though. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to put it on Anton.
We gonna get there.
Y'all don't got a wife like Rita. That's one. Okay, so. Yeah, because Anton work consistently. A lot of women are not going to be cool with Anton working 24/7. 24/7. We go to brunch, he's bringing his laptop. So that's the thing. So a lot of y'all don't really move like how he's moving. So that's the big thing. Like you can hear what Anton is saying, but
and that's why I thought it was so genius.
Like, he's different.
It's like this sounds so good.
It sounds real.
I don't know a lot of men that can pull that off.
I think it's a millionaire, he can do it. But hey, us thousandaires, like, we can do a little bit of it too. Home. Yeah, no, we working.
So it's about the money.
I'm from Dallas. I'm in Amarillo working right now.
I think the money supports.
It's about the money.
The money supports his ability.
It definitely does. Hey,
no.
Respectfully, AD.
Respectfully.
Listen.
Well, if he's working 24/7, he gotta be making something.
It's not the money. It's not the money.
Don't say it's a structure.
What people we need to what guys have to understand is that you have to be an effective communicator. If you can communicate effectively, she'll buy into whatever it is that you say. She will do whatever you tell her to do. She will fall in line, and she will get on your program. You just got to learn how to communicate effectively.
That's that. I'm giving you that's what I meant. Like the way you said it, I would have went for it, but the truth, the real truth, without the smooth talk, I'd have been like, no, you better bring your ass home. It's time for bed. What are you doing?
No, I think you see how I was able to understand the logic, and you feel me?
I understand the logic, and I'm just saying I salute him for saying it. I think
most women would be like, okay, like they'll join along. If you that man, if you him.
If it's Anton Daniels saying it, If it's the dude that is at the studio every night,
if my man right now say it, I'm going. So I don't know,
girl. If he can do it, that's wonderful. I say go for it. I just don't think that there's very many men out here that can even make that statement. Is what I'm saying.
Y'all gotta stop. No, that's not true. That's not true.
I don't know too many people that can afford two rents or two mortgages or.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying guys that can. There's plenty of guys that can.
Oh no, there's plenty that can communicate like that. They on every street corner. I'm talking about saying what you said and how you said it was. That somebody needs to clip that up and save it for when they can say it. That's what I'm saying.
I think they could get away with it.
They do get away with it. A lot of men do get away with it, but they lying.
More for less. They get away with more for less. So I think they can get away with it. They cater the message.
Get away with it.
You cater your message correctly to a woman. You talk nice in the ears. We going. So I don't know.
They got women that do bids with men. Good women that do 10 to 5 years with that nigga. Don't give up nothing to nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
it's true. Well, let's get to the super chats. And shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys here. Daddy in your caddy says, I saw Leslie in real life at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood, hyper masculine, and talked about a series of failed relationships with men living with their partners. Kais MD says Jade is most definitely a detriment. The stunt he's pulling is a major distraction that is going to bring negative publicity to the organization. Shut up and dribble. Read the room. Classic example of being young and dumb. Courtney Edgar shows what's the word? Bowinkle 5445 says, Sean, you talk too much like a woman. Courtney Edgar show again. Serenity is toxic. Shout out to Scottsdale. We here. Construction _ icon says, peace to the panel and chat. Anton, welcome back. Q. Callie Mike 16 says, Anton, did you see the picture I sent on the gram of the Dwight and Magic son? Daddy in your caddy again. Serenity, you will thrive with a white husband. Construct _ icon says Q came back with the opposite of a turtleneck. Equal Opportunity Smoke says, what up though? Construct _ icon says Anton is Papa Smurf and y'all the Smurf Village. Equal Opportunity Smoke says it's not about money, it's gotta be in you, not on you. Contract _ icon says positive energy activates constant elevation. And shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys here on this Wednesday. Okay, next we will be going to Sharon Moore. Okay,
so let me preface this one though, Q.
Okay.
Sharon Moore is a guy that worked for the University of Michigan and had got fired. And lost his job and all of that money and stuff, and he was married and his case eventually got dismissed in court, but the body cam footage recently just dropped. So that's what this is.
Okay. Let's watch this.
Okay, talk to. We got you though.
I wanted me here, man. Work so hard.
I know, because you made those threats. We gotta take you to a professional.
We have some criminal charges for unlawful entry and an assault.
Assault?
I know. We went to condo after she called us.
I didn't assault anybody.
Hang on.
She's trying to end my life, man.
Hang on. I get it, man. It's stressful. I can't put myself in your face. Just real
she's
quick.
trying to end my life right now.
We got a call from that you were at the house and you weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, I went there. I got fired today. And I know exactly what happened. So I got fired because of a relationship with her, unfortunately, outside of my marriage. It happened, and I was done with it. I wanted to let her go, but I couldn't because she told me she would sue me. So I did not fire her, and she was my assistant. So this goes on. This happened a while ago. It's done. There's an investigation about a whole bunch of other stuff, about other women, other people, which never happened. I get pulled in the ward's office. I get fired. I go to her place, to her house. I did not touch her. I did not put a hand on her. I did not assault her and do anything to harm her whatsoever. I got mad and then I yelled, but I did not touch her in any way, shape, or form. I said, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Are you trying to ruin my life? And then she says, you have to leave. Get away. I'm calling the cops. Trying to ruin my life, man. It's always the women trying to do this, man.
What?
Wait. Why are you looking like that, Q?
It's always the women that are doing what? You cheated.
Hold on, wait, Q. To be fair, he said that he had messed with her a while ago, a long time ago, and that was over with and done with, but that he couldn't get rid. He wanted to get rid of her, but she told him, but that if he get rid of her, then she was gonna sue him and ruin his life. He said that had been over and done with a while ago.
I mean, let's just be honest. Both of them are.
Why did he go to our house?
Yeah, why she let him in? That's one.
He said, and I looked at. I had to make sure I had to limit the body cam footage because I can only show so much of the clip. He said that the door was already open and he just walked in.
Okay, I think both of them are wrong. One, you had he was a coach, right?
Yeah, he was a coach for the University of Michigan.
Yeah.
He was making like, I think $5 million a year or something like that.
You're a black coach. That's really rare, right? So not only you're cheating with a staff. That's one. Two, you want to get fired, then go to her house? Like, it looks really bad. So I don't know what to believe because we don't know them. We don't know her side. We don't know his side.
He admitted it and he cried it out to the police officer, Q.
No. But we don't know if they were still in a relationship. We don't know if he decided he got fired and decided to go to the side chick. Like, I'm thinking so much. Like, anything.
No, she got him fired, is what he said.
Oh, well, it could be, side pieces be one in a one up.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah, like,
where's the
him.
empathy? No empathy?
No,
you
chose to cheat. I don't have empathy for cheaters. I'm sorry.
Me either, girl.
He played
like, you dug your hole.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
He got to lose his whole livelihood because he cheated.
That's his fault.
No, I think I don't think that. I think that she need to be brought up on charges of basically extortion.
Yes, if she extorted or lied, she definitely needs to. But
she should have told the wife a long time ago. What she should have did.
That's
exactly. She got no place to be self-righteous.
If she was gonna tell it, is what I'm saying. If you was gonna tell it and you knew you weren't going to leave this man alone if he broke up with you, you should have told the wife a long time ago. That would have got her out of an extortion charge, is what I'm saying.
Why would y'all tell? I don't understand.
Why
this.
would you do that? I don't understand.
I'm not a good person to talk about this. This makes my blood pressure high because I don't like people that cheat. I don't like cheating because that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to just take it all in but as far as her, they should have never cheated. Period. That would have just solved the whole problem.
No woman likes to be cheated on.
She's a hoe and he's a cheater. So I don't know who to believe, but both of them get what they deserve.
Exactly.
Well, she's coming out on the bright side of things. He lost his job. I think she still got her job. She's still living life. She still got she still got her livelihood.
Wait, why does she have her job? I'm confused.
Yeah,
because it's a double standard.
Because he's the superior.
Was her boss.
She's messing with a married man, but not only that, someone that's her boss.
She could probably sue them if they did fire her because he was her boss and he had more power over her, and she'll lie and say that he had some type of power over her to make her do it.
But she kind of lied and said that he did have some type of power and some type of
he probably did. That's the reason why she still has her job.
That's why he was going through the allegations that he was. This is the Michigan coach. She kind of did say that he was over. Yeah, he came through with a fork or a knife or whatever, a spork or whatever. Whoop. But yeah.
Is the side chick white, y'all?
I think both of them were white, weren't they?
Nah, he's black and the side chick was white.
I mean the wife and the side chick.
Yeah, I think the wife was white. The wife was white. My bad.
The side chick looked better than the wife.
Yeah, she was younger. She was
younger and hadn't had kids.
The new hotness.
I don't
younger and tighter.
I would not.
The new hotness. She was the new hotness. I mean, respectfully.
Wait. Hey, Shampoo. What was she?
Young and tight.
The new hotness.
Jesus. Well, I'm glad she got fired. She needs to get fired.
She definitely needs to get fired.
Where you going, honey?
She got fired.
Young and tight.
Yeah, that's what
his whole career was supposed to be over. And
you loose as a goose. Getting out of here.
I mean,
they do it in the military. If you cheat on your spouse in the military, you can be put out. You can be.
I'll be like,
I mean, why is it any different anywhere else?
You got duck lips down there. Get out of here.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that he lost his job, but she should have lost her job too. And if she lost her job too, then I'm fine. And he needs to bring
he was supposed to lose everything.
Because she was extorting him, that's exactly what she was doing. So if we're going to do the legal thing, because she called the cops on him. So now she made it legal. She called the cops on him, and she know she was a role to play in his demise. She was a key factor in the reason why his life is going to shit right now. So she's gonna call the cops, and if he's not threatening her like he said. He's crying. He's distraught and everything. If he did not threaten her, what you calling the police for?
If it was a woman crying in the backseat of a car, to it's not. I would be saying she was lying. So I mean,
why did she?
We don't know any of this.
What did y'all tell us to believe her? What did y'all tell us to believe her? So
yeah, but why did she blow all of this up?
We don't know if any of this is true.
Probably dumped her.
Man, a wise man once said, "Don't believe all women."
He probably
I don't
hit
know if
that
was,
last night.
if that was
He
AD
hit
or
that
what,
thing
but a
the night
wise man once
before.
said, "Don't believe all women."
I don't believe no woman.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Years ago, they said you got to believe all women. Remember that? That was crazy, man.
Yeah, we're not doing that no more. That's old school. You believe all women.
Nobody.
Yeah,
I need to see facts.
I need some facts, some type of facts or evidence.
Well,
he was supposed to leave that one alone.
Society still
cheating
believe
hurts.
in all women, clearly.
Him cheating hurts him more than the side chick and the wife. You know why? Because one, he got lost his job. Two, the wife will divorce him and get half of whatever the hell he got.
She didn't divorce him.
No, I mean, she hasn't
Fuck
divorced
no,
him
she
yet?
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's
That's
get
a
to
good
that.
woman. That's a good woman. Take notes.
But let's
I thought they said white women
facts.
don't stay with the men earlier, but I digress.
Take notes.
Is this case new? Like, has he gone like jail and
It's
everything?
been dismissed.
Okay, I forgive you.
Wait, hold on. So it's been dismissed. So the side piece dropped the case.
That's the worst.
It
Q, you've
wasn't
been
a-
off.
she
Q been off
didn't
the
have a
internet.
case. They dismissed the case, and
he had the proof.
He didn't. They said that
there wasn't
None of that shit happened.
He didn't do nothing.
He lost everything else.
But he still lost his job.
He lost his job. Yeah, he lost the bread. Nigga fumbled the bag.
You can cheat. You can get another job cheating.
How does it coach?
Well, he only lost his job because
I mean,
he
look at the
cheated
Celtics. Look at the
with his
Celtics.
assistant.
Well, he was
It
a good coach.
A subordinate.
He
He a good
didn't,
coach.
he didn't
gonna
lose
have
his
another
job
job.
for cheating. He
Is
didn't
he-
lose his job for cheating. He lost his job for cheating with the assistant.
It don't matter. That's
So
okay.
the cheating don't.
And the pulling up with the butter knife. I think he pulled up with a butter knife or
That's
something.
not why he lost his job.
Oh, it wasn't for the butter knife?
Because he was messing with the assistant.
Bad publicity.
That's true.
I thought he lost his job. He pulled up at the woman he was cheating with the butter knife.
No, just because they found out that he was
Yeah, that was the
messing with
lab
her. I
part.
think.
That was the lab.
Oh, okay. God damn. Damn.
They better keep their eye on him. He might kill himself.
Yo, tight. I mean,
That's what
damn
he was
shampoo,
there
but
doing. He was threatening
low
himself
key.
while
that
he
in the
was
car.
there.
Low key.
I seen guys do that so the girl will feel sorry. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. And actually,
The
woo.
girl said, "Go ahead, motherfucker. I don't
Let
like
me
you
move
anyway."
in. It's cold out here.
No, I just think it's I got empathy for him a lot.
Nah, facts.
And one of the reasons why I got empathy for him is because, well, number one, again, I never advocate for somebody to lose their ability to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna advocate for that. But another thing is just that, he said it had been over a long time ago, and it still came back to haunt him. And I don't, I don't like that.
In the back of the police car, I seen a whole different
he
light.
says.
Before that, I thought he was in love with her, and he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got caught, so we might as well be together. So he went over our house. That's what I thought. But seeing him in the
They
back
made
of
it
the
like he
police
was
car,
talking.
I kind of think different now.
They made it like he was psychic.
We are having empathy on a man that cheated with his staff.
Yeah, I think you can have empathy on a lot of people, regardless of whether they did something right or wrong. I think that another reason why I got so much empathy is because I don't think that the cheating is big enough for me to not have empathy for somebody that worked their whole life. They worked their whole life to get to the point that they are. And, for it to just be snatched away from somebody that was extorting you is crazy to me.
So the extortion trumps the cheating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Facts. Super
It's the
facts.
worst crime. You
Because
can
let me
go to
tell you
jail
why.
for extortion.
Let me tell you why. Because the cheating was consensual and it was agreed upon by both. The extortion is something against somebody's will and it's in spite.
But what did he do first, though? He cheated.
And he got extorted.
No, he cheated
He
first.
got targeted. He got targeted for extortion.
Targeted. No. It was a choice for him to have sex.
It's premeditated extortion.
Facts. And if she would have never extorted him, he would have never got caught. Not saying that it's right. I'm just saying, like, if she would have never extorted him, he would never got caught.
With him. I already know.
I'm biased. I'm sorry, but
I know it is premeditated extortion. Like,
how do we know she premeditated? What if she thought that she was going to end up with him at the end?
because she said, "If you fire me, I'm gonna sue you." And I'm
after she got her goodies taken from a man that was higher.
It's after
he was a let me rephrase. Excuse me. She was a willing participant, but she had sex with her boss, somebody who was of a higher level of her.
So clearly she don't got a good character on her.
She doesn't, but but we don't know that he lied to her.
That's what y'all
said. I'm gonna be with you at the end of all of this.
I'm gonna leave my life. Y'all go into the
we don't know.
When y'all go into the plant, when y'all go into the warehouse,
I don't know. Just like we don't know.
Go into the post office. When you go into corporate America, you're not trying to kick it with John in accounting. You want Vice President Jason.
Yeah,
that's what you want. So you make y'all make yourself available to men that have more power, more clout, more swag, more confidence, more mouthpiece, and then you want to play victim, and you do. Y'all participate. Y'all do participate. Now y'all think that just because y'all not the one that suffer the most from it, that absolves y'all, but y'all shouldn't be absolved. Because I think that everybody should suffer. Listen, if you tell me, I think you should be fined $100,000 for snitching on something you participated in.
Wait, so I have a question, Anton, because women have shot at you, but you have
all day long.
You have never.
You watched it in real life.
You have never fell for the trap. So if you can,
because I know it's a trap.
Okay, so why should we show empathy to a man that doesn't have restraint?
Because he don't know it's not a trap. He don't know it's a trap.
That's not our problem. That's a him problem. He is grown. He's
not. No. Listen. Did you see the way he was? Listen. He was crying, and another man had his hands in his head like this. Oh, this okay, big dog.
Yeah, I would be crying too.
I'd be crying too. But you missing it. The cop had his hand on the palm in the back of his head. That to me is a sign of a man that may not be familiar with the treachery of women, right?
Oh my God.
Meaning, listen to what I'm saying. You missing it. Listen to what I'm saying. I was raised by a strong father, older brothers, and Snoop. Snoop told me.
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop said,
women ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
Snoop said, I don't love these hoes. I get it. I know a chick when she trying to finesse, I could spot it a mile away. He is caught up in snow bunny land. He trusts in these hoes. He thinking differently. He see it differently, and he don't understand the treachery until it was too late. I was already aware of what it is, so I know how to prevent myself from even being in that situation in the first place. He may not be able to do that. Everybody not built like that just because they got a high position.
That man is in
you can't let that grown ass man off the hook like that just for the red pill.
I absolutely can.
No, because when we go into these athletes that mess.
Did you see how he was pouting?
No,
I don't care. I have seen people who have committed murder on First 48 sit there boo-hoo and cry.
No, he did. That wasn't a cry. That's not a normal cry. That was I'm
caught cry. I lost everything cry.
He had never been backstabbed before.
That's not the cry that he had. That's a cry.
He slid down the back of the police car and cried.
That's the cry that because that's the type of cry that you don't get it like from when you was a little kid.
No,
that's that cry. Like he was sniffling. That's a grown. When you see a grown man sniffling,
he just lost.
He's
everything.
Broken.
I would be broken too if everybody knew that he cheated, and I lost his job.
It was more than that, though. It was his whole career. Like
his whole career, everything he worked for as a black.
That's why he was so a nigga got his dick wet, but he dedicated his entire life to his career, and we can't have empathy for that.
Nope.
If he would
getting his dick wet, that ain't even no big of a deal.
It is a choice.
Q.
It is a
Q. If he would have cheated with a black woman, would you have no sympathy?
I don't have no special feeling.
Oh, okay.
White women.
I was about to say
white women. It's the fact that you cheated. You chose this path. You had a choice. If it was a
So
woman,
if it was a woman losing her position,
the same thing, she should have got fired. I have no empathy for her little white woman tears. I'm sorry, I would think the same. You knew what you were getting yourself into. It was a choice. How long was their relationship?
In Q's defense, she's always been this stubborn. So.
Yeah, I don't like cheaters. That's just what
cheating is inexcusable.
It is excusable.
Worse things
No, it
than
ain't.
cheating. There's worse things.
I
People
agree with
die
you.
every day, and you're talking about cheating.
It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable.
People die, and y'all talking about cheating. People get murdered.
People die over cheating. How about that?
Man getting some head is not that big of a deal.
Okay, men die over cheating.
What are you talking about?
That's insane.
Get it?
I'm not gonna sit here and agree with
There
that.
are worse.
Getting their wives.
Y'all
Yeah, there's worse
y'all are
things like
grown.
HIV,
No.
herpes,
Y'all are grown.
and other
Y'all are
STDs.
grown. Y'all are grown.
I think if the
There's
roles were
worse
reversed,
things than cheating.
What are
Like
you gonna
this
say,
is
Xavier?
not.
If you cheating, you definitely ain't gonna use no condom. But you've been waiting to get that raw shit.
That Xavier.
I ain't wearing no condom.
if the roles were reversed, I feel like the women would be.
They put that condom on your credit card.
She should be fired. I don't agree with women cheating, black cheating, white cheating, Asian,
Yeah,
whoever.
you just don't like it.
I just don't like it. You
I
get
hear
what you get. You breaking your vows.
That's a red line. They got girls that stay with a guy that cheat on them. Got guy bust their head wide open. They stay with them. That's your preference.
Exactly. So they sign up for that. You know,
Well,
wife gonna stay.
you don't have no sympathy.
That's a little, I don't know, Q. That's a little.
You don't
that's a
have
little
no
too far.
sympathy for a woman that stays in an abusive relationship and get her body all chopped up and killed. You don't have.
Why do you bring this up every week? This is always an example.
Wait. I want to hear her answer though. I want to hear her
The dead
answer.
part, I don't like the dead part, but if I'm in an abusive relationship, right, he hits me once and I decide to stay and hits me
kill
again,
you and
that's-
kills you.
no, the kill thing, nobody should die over that.
I know, but isn't it part of her fault that she died?
It is part of her fault. She decided
you go.
it's a choice.
Answer.
It is
Okay.
a choice. Vice versa. If you let
Thank
her
you
get
for
beat up
answering
by a
that
woman
easy
and then she
question.
stabs you in your sleep, it is your choice to put up with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's-
You,
asked that
logic,
question
you
last week.
logically
People was
consistent,
running
so
all
I
around.
can't be mad at it. I'm just saying,
I'm
there's
not a
just worse
feminist.
things.
I'm agree,
Honestly,
men and women. Women cheat
there's
more.
worse things.
So women cheat.
You
more.
okay with your man cheating on you, Aaliyah? Every now and then? Just
Not every now and then. Not every now and then. I'm
Every
not
now
okay
and
with
then.
cheating.
just once,
But
twice.
I'm not okay with cheating. But if it happened, I'm not just leaving my man.
And some
is what
women
I'm
are
gonna
okay
say.
with that. Yeah.
I'm not leaving my man.
What if he does it again? And you find out about it?
Cap.
I think it depends. So would you not leave the man who makes $5 million as the coach, or would you not leave the man
not
who's the
leaving
pizza
my
boy
man.
at Papa John's?
I'm not leaving my man. Like, I just feel like
okay.
Men have a natural proclivity for more women, so I'm cool. But like, I'm not just gonna take that. So obviously I'm okay. Like, you cheat, all
Would
right.
you get him back?
Like, okay, you cheated. I'm not trusting you. You're gonna have to get back. You in the doghouse for a minute, and you're gonna have to build your way back into. You're gonna have to get your way back in the house.
You're the only reasonable woman that's on this panel right now.
That's insanity.
But other than that, like, I'm not leaving my man. My man right now, he don't make 5 figures. Like, he don't make 6 figures. Like, I'm not.
Would you cheat on him because he cheated on you?
Would I cheat on him back? Maybe.
Yes.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it for sure.
So are you
very reasonable? There you go, Aaliyah. Now that's the
Aaliyah, you
most
becoming
reasonable.
hold on. Aaliyah, you becoming unreasonable.
No,
Leah,
don't listen to that.
Said what she said. She
gonna
gonna cheat back.
No, I said I'll think about it. I'll
And
think
you
about it
probably
because I'm
will.
You know
emotional.
what I'm saying?
My
Come on.
feelings are hurt. I'm a human, so I'll think about it. But that don't mean I'm gonna execute on said thought.
Thinking
I'll
about
think
it,
about it for sure though.
All right, she's still a good girl, Anton.
Like, I'll think about it.
Unreasonable.
I'm from New York. Like, I'm definitely thinking about
hit
it.
a
Like,
man.
She putting in
I'm from Georgia, and I'm thinking about it too. I don't think it matters.
I'm thinking about it.
But you thinking about it, but you're gonna sit your ass down and wait for me to come home.
She might.
Right?
Mimi, you
Appreciate
cheating
it.
back?
Come home with that clap.
No, I don't like that shit. Like I don't even like you thinking
That's
about
for
it.
tat.
Yeah, I don't like you thinking, but go ahead and tell it. Tell it.
That shit, that's hurtful.
You thinking about
despicable.
Like
I learned my lesson.
Be real.
You talking about thinking about it? Listen, chill out.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings
Chill
are
out.
hurt. I'm still a
I'm knocking
woman.
out your
I'm
head, but
still
you
a
don't
woman.
think
At the
about
end of the
it.
day, I'm emotional. My feelings are hurt. You hurt my feelings and you betrayed my trust. I'm definitely thinking about it. That don't mean I'm gonna
But
do
you
it.
ain't gonna do it though.
I got caught. I get you a new car.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She ain't gonna do
It's
that.
not enough.
You gonna like that car. You gonna like that car. You gonna like
It's not enough.
It is enough.
You just can't put the top down. You just can't put the top down in the winter. That's all.
What you want? You want me to take you out of town?
No.
What else you want,
No.
baby girl? What
You want a rib dinner? You want a rib dinner?
No, I see you smiling
I'm
already.
mad.
So I know I'm
mad.
So I know I'm getting
mad.
there.
I'm
I
mad
know I'm
that
getting
you,
there.
I'm mad you cheated on me, and I gotta be mad, and you just gotta let
Nah,
me get
you know
over
what it is. You know what it is. It wasn't that I cheated on you. I cheated on me.
Oh,
I regret it.
Here goes that talk.
Here we go, Mimi.
Go on, AD. I love it. I go ahead. You finna do it. Go ahead.
No, I'm serious. You think this is a talk? This is I speak from the heart. I really do.
Here go.
No, I'm serious.
Job your love.
No, I really do. I speak from the
42nd
heart.
Street talk.
And I regret it because I cheated on me because you are a part of me. And I didn't realize what I was doing at the time because I was being selfish.
I'm sorry.
And so as a result, I want to make it up to you, but I don't want to make it up to you in a traditional way. I want to make this a long
This is
term
very
play.
triggering. You're triggering me.
How am I
The
triggering you?
award goes to Anton Daniels.
Can I ask you
You're
a question,
triggering me.
Anton?
I'm sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, baby girl.
In any of your relationships, have you ever cheated or been cheated on?
That was a pass.
I've never cheated
He's
before.
been
I've never
married
been
to
cheated
the
on.
same woman most of his life, Serenity.
I'm married to the game.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm married to the game.
Hey, Anton, you gotta go to the bathroom.
Can I ask you another question? One more question to follow up.
You can ask me whatever you want.
If your wife today, if you found out that she cheated on you, would you stay?
No. Hell no.
What you said if I found out she cheated on me, what?
If you found out that she cheated on you today, whether it was a few months ago, years ago, but if you found out this moment today, would you leave her after finding out that information?
Yeah, she gotta go.
He would be.
I could have told you that.
He would be.
You don't even want to think about her cheating.
You just made a statement that you said getting your thing wet is not a big deal. So if she can't get hers wet and it's a big deal for you, you leave her.
Yeah, let me tell you why. Because when women cheat, it's an emotional connection.
Yeah.
Women don't cheat just because of opportunity or just because they messed up or
I
slipped
get
up.
that. That's
Usually it's somebody that's in their sphere or in their orbit that's been working on her for a long time. And so most of the time she got some kind of emotional connection to this person. And so that's worse than the cheating itself.
Men don't give a fuck. We just cheat and get the nut off and back to our wife.
So it's hard to come back from that because that means that he got your mind. And if he got your mind, then that means that I don't.
Facts.
I mean, you gone already.
Yeah. So so at that point, you're not mine, you ours. And you more of his than you are of mine. So I'm gonna let him have you.
Yeah. And you're gonna leave with some big snot on your face too, because I'm gonna spit some damn boogers and snot, all that shit on your face. It's gonna look like jelly.
If a guy, Mike, it's way different. And unfortunately, because y'all blessed in that way, it's not that we benefit from the fact that we can have multiple women and it not affect what we got going on at home. All right. It's almost a curse, to be honest with you. So I think that we deserve more sympathy than we really get because this is just something that was put on us. Y'all are blessed in a ways. There's always different. I don't want to say double standards because I think that that's a word or a phrase that's overused.
Yeah.
I think that there's just benefits to being a woman that men don't get, right? Y'all, it's okay if y'all stay home, get taken care of, and you're just a nurturing person. Nobody will hold you accountable for that. If we do that, then they gonna be looking at y'all like y'all taking care of a grown fucking man. That's a form of a double standard, right? And so we all have things and double standards, but also I would say that I think that it's more burdensome for a man to even fall into that type of situation. And if we really love you, we live with regret. And the only reason we lie to you is because we don't want to hurt you. And it sounds crazy, but but we really do love you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that guys that may deal with that type of problem, it's not y'all. It's a burden that we got to carry. So you should have more empathy for us. And it don't mean that we don't love you. It just means that we got to figure out what makes sense. Honestly.
And if a guy got three women and he's married, the wife automatically thinks that he doesn't love her anymore because he got these 3 women out there. That's beyond not true. That's beyond not true. Now, if he got only one, then you got something to worry about. But if you got 3 and 4 and 5, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
But we can conclude that the historical evidence can prove that lust destroys legacies in several different ways. So whether it's the man just is by nature has a proclivity to see or have sexual relationships with people outside of their covenants that they make with their partners, we can't deny the fact that it destroys legacies, and that's the problem.
Absolutely.
It can if you're not disciplined enough to put your purpose before the woman. But I think that there are situations where your purpose and a woman may intersect a little bit more, and it won't affect your legacy, but at the same time, it can hurt your heart. And that's something that you got to work through also.
Because you know you're doing something wrong, right?
It's not that you feel like you're doing something wrong. She just may not understand, and it may hurt her because she don't get it, right? She hasn't been trained enough to understand the nature of people. And so she'll think it's about her when it's not about her.
That's why you have to. That's why I said that before. You gotta. If you are going to cheat on your wife, you have to give her. You can't stop giving her the attention you used to give her. Then you could get away with it longer.
Well, I think that the first step is you need to reprogram her mind and have her do away with the word cheating.
That's even better.
That shouldn't even be a word. Like I'm
spreading my love around.
The first thing you got to program your girl to understand is that we don't think the same way that everybody else thinks. So we're gonna throw that word away because that's not even applicable, and that's not what we're doing, right? And that, let's just say hypothetically, this wouldn't happen, but that I got involved with another chick temporarily. That's not cheating. That's a temporary situation.
Yeah,
that could be fixed.
Mistake.
What's your definition of cheating?
Mistake.
Well, first of all, y'all didn't listen. That word is not applicable in this situation. Throw that away. Now I feel like you disrespected me because you're using that word, and we agreed that didn't. No, seriously, I feel like you disrespected me because that word is not even. It's not even supposed to be in our sphere. And because you're using that, I feel like you're trying to hurt me.
Yeah, but Anton, there's gonna be one girl that's gonna see through that shit and blow your phone away.
No, I feel like you're trying to hurt me because we agreed to not even use that word.
How could you?
There go that wordsmith. You a wordsmith.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm being serious. It's so disrespectful, man.
Very.
And you gotta say that if you cheating on your wife, every now and then say, "Where you going wearing that? I don't like you wearing that," and then she'll think you care about her.
Cheating 101.
Make her feel wanted. Don't fall in love with the other chick. Just make her feel wanted before you go. Don't have sex with her.
Well, I just want you to know that I love you very, very much. I really do.
Get her flowers the same day you see your side chick.
No, I'm not getting you no flowers because then that's
suspicious.
When people do that, that's an apology. I don't apologize because I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for loving you.
Oh,
But I think, but
I'm out of here.
Cheating
Mimi,
is.
what's wrong with you?
I'm out. I'm out of here.
She left.
You see that DP? You see that picture? That's what I'm gonna be waiting at the door for you.
Serenity, I got a question for you now.
Sure.
What you doing in Arizona?
So I went to school out here and I got a really great contract, so I decided to stay. And the cost of living is better than where I grew up.
You got to go into the office?
Sometimes, yeah, but I have a lot of autonomy. It really just depends. If I'm meeting with a client, then sometimes I prefer to meet in my office. But if I need to meet them at a cafe or wherever is convenient, I'll do that.
You still in contact with your ex?
No. Mm-mm.
All right. So you're not like Sean. That's good. That is good.
Sean got his cake and eating it too.
Sean probably talking to her right now.
Right.
That's why he been quiet all night. She called him. She said, "I seen that damn show."
Yo, we was young before. Now we older. We know each other.
Is he shirtless in that picture, Sean?
I think so.
That's not him.
This is a brown shirt.
That is him.
No, that's somebody else.
That's it. Let me get to these super chats, guys. Mr. Cool Cast says, Anton, you sound absolutely crazy. What in the heck are you talking about? That's a 40-year-old man, and he should know better. No excuses. Daddy Nick Kennedy says, Serenity plus Bob from Whole Foods equals happy marriage. Gemini Cricket says, Coach supposed to cheat with a married woman. Both got something to lose. Okay, Daddy Nikati says, you are absolutely correct, Miss Q. Even God says the penalty for adultery is ejection from the game. Marriage is sacred. Don't disrespect it. Logical_Rob says, Q, great to see you back. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. As I said, if you guys are interested in joining the panel, fellas, ladies, DM me on IG. Just put panel. If you've been on here before, I'm trying to cycle through new people. Anybody else got something to say before we leave? Oh no, there's one more super chat. Sorry, y'all. Sigma the Prince 7416 says, fellas, women make choices, men take chances. The severity of risk is different. Women's choice versus men's risk chances. Shout out to you. Okay. Anybody else before we gotta head out of here? No? Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys for being on the panel. Make sure you guys follow these people that's on the panel. Tune into the Millionaire Morning Show mañana morning, and we will see you next week Wednesday. You guys have a good night. Okay, bye. Bye.